There we go. Here's marsupial.
You're right.
Oh,
I
by the
don't have.
way, I meant to ask, since Evan possessed my character last time, do I have any memories of what happened last time? Like, how does that work?
Vague memories. Imagine like you were drunk.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
So it's
that's
kinda
hard to imagine.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like, you were there, but you don't remember being the one doing the things, just that stuff happened to you.
Okay, all right.
Wait, is that gonna like cause any problems with the way his character is? Because he's kind of like a small, timid guy.
No. I mean, Evan played it pretty close to the chest, so it's not like he did anything that was out of character yet.
Yeah, it's hard to do much out of character at a low level thing.
Oh,
there's
before
opportunity.
oh yeah, it's like before Flit mentioned that he wasn't going to be there either. I was like wondering how it was going to turn out if he did possess my character like he originally planned and he started talking.
Yeah, Travis's character only has unintelligible speech.
Yeah, he basically doesn't know the common tongue well enough to speak it, but if somebody who actually knows it was in control of his head, they could still speak because he's not actually mute.
And hello, marsupial.
Hello.
Okay, so it's 3 o'clock. I guess we'll start.
Trying to find my PDF.
Hello, everyone. We have another episode 4 of the Blight of Cerise. Did I say that right?
You never
Cerise?
say it right? You never
Close.
say anything right.
It's close.
I literally told him how to pronounce it before you jumped in the call.
Yeah. Anyways, we are here again with it. Today we do have Travis Rabatan. We have Flit Bravoto. We have Marsupial Gamer, Talon, and of course me, Man the Cougar. And of course we got our Game Master, the Metal, which I will bring things over to him now.
Yeah. You guys could talk for just a bit. Like I said, I'm preparing a modified stat sheet for Evan, just in case he does show up to fill in for Tim. It'll only take me
So I guess the thing
a minute
is,
or two longer.
I guess the thing is, I guess we can say, what are we going to do?
Is John going to
maybe
be here?
devise a.
I don't know. If he chooses to play as that character, I'm gonna have to make another one.
What do you mean?
He's talking
Evan
about-
can play any NPC or not NPC, but AFK PC. And if John doesn't show up, he could choose to play his instead. And
Oh, I see what you're saying.
currently have a possessed stat sheet for him.
So.
Well, I didn't know where, if y'all wanted to grind, you might want to go.
Yeah.
We might want to go back to the marsh. I don't know.
Well, I would suggest. Well, I would either say we grind or we go do that fourth one. Although I've gotten from sources that the fourth one might be hard to beat.
Oh, the hunt?
Yeah, fourth hunt. But I would suggest before we even go to the marsh, we get to level 3, which is 1,000. We need like 1,000, I think, experience points at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind hitting level 3 because I think I can get an offensive spell and I won't be so useless in battle.
Yes, you can. At level 3, you get another spell.
Well, I would like
Yeah,
to.
and
Go ahead.
Yeah, and as the only person who's not even level 2 yet, I would definitely prefer grinding versus getting stomped in the marsh.
I would like to just mention to everyone that just be sure and keep track of your own experience points because I think we're almost all different at this point.
At this point, yeah.
And the experience points are all on page 1 of your sheet, as well as your
right at the top.
Yeah, as well as your current and max HP, current and max MP, etc.
It's job, level, experience, experience.
Oh, why do I keep doing that? God damn it!
We have somebody here. We have John.
Yay!
Hello, John. John, can you hear us?
John? Yeah, come on, buddy.
You hear me or can you not hear me?
There we go.
We can hear you.
Can hear you now.
Yeah, you were muted
Okay,
in the
so
call.
I got some issues happening with my shit out here. Don't know power, so I just ran an extended cord. Hopefully, the laptop is dead. I'm running it right now. It should be available to turn on and again.
Caught about half of that.
I got enough to understand what he was saying.
Evan's wondering whether he's
Sorry, what?
Evan said he's making a smoothie and we'll be here in 15 minutes, so we're just gonna have to play without him.
Smoothie.
But we can wait. We can wait for Dillard's stuff to boot up, obviously, and before we start.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder, is there anything interesting over at Mount Ubal?
There might be. I don't have that map set up yet because I wasn't figuring you guys would go there.
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking of places we could go to grind, but there aren't very many interesting places nearby, except just wandering the plains.
Or going into the marsh. I did tell you guys in the group chat that if there was a place you wanted to go, to let me know ahead of time so I could make sure that map was prepared.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know where I wanted to go.
He's just thinking on the moment as we're talking, about what we want to do exactly. Like you said, there's possibly Hunt 4, which could potentially whip us out, or we might just beat it from what I've heard.
What was that? Hunt 4?
Or
Oh, well, but I understand. Who is it? Is it Travis that is still at level 1?
Yep.
Yeah.
We may want to try and get him up to 2 at least.
Well, I think by the end of today's thing, he will be at 2 at least.
Yeah, I just wonder if he wants to brave the marsh at level 1. Or the swamp, I should
with
say.
all of us at level 2... Sorry. Go ahead, Travis.
I mean, I kind of have the problem that I want to get armor, but I don't have gold, and if I have gold and we go to pick up a hunt, we are in the plaza with the candy shop, and I will no longer have gold.
Maybe somebody should buy armor for Travis.
Yeah, could do that.
Somebody with gold.
Or,
keep it away from him.
Although, I'm not sure whether we could hopefully make it maybe to Clement Bay. I'm not sure what's there.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you're no longer roboting all over the place.
All right.
Or just, I mean, in between the here and there is the flooded plaza. I don't know if that's prepared for today or not.
I actually have all the data for that prepared, but I don't have a map for it yet.
Okay.
But
I
if
started
we get
working on that. But,
well, it would probably take 2 or 3 sessions to get to Clement Bay anyways. And I know probably by the time we get there, we just have to come back, but we might be up to the 3rd level,
far.
all of us.
Yeah, it does seem far away.
That was pretty far away, yeah. You could have to fight, what was it, up to 12 mobs on the way to Clement Bay.
Well, I mean, as long as Flit keeps him healed, as long as he doesn't get one-shotted, we could go back to the swamp.
Yeah, I actually highly suggest you guys go to the swamp.
Choo choo. That's absolutely where we should
Well,
not
you don't
go.
have
Then.
to. Alright, well, go there.
I know there's some
Either that or we
bad
just-
memories of the swamp, but
Either that or we just grind aimlessly on the plains.
well, we'd run into some things on the way. Could just see how that
Yeah,
goes.
like overpowered monsters that we're not ready for.
No, actually, I think you ran into pretty much everything that you will run into in the plains already.
Yeah, imps and wolves. It should be pretty simple.
And that rock.
Yeah, we're gonna come across a group of like 6 rocks.
We'll kill them. We'll do it.
Where are we going?
We were discussing going back to the fire swamp.
So we're not gonna take that other side quest?
Oh, you can do it if you want.
It sounds
It's up to you
difficult,
guys.
but
The one where we gotta fight off all those angry men?
we could try
I
it.
believe it was a couple of creeps.
Creepy hobos?
Yeah, well, remember when we thought lettuce was just picking lettuce.
Cabbage.
I mean, these
Or
hobos,
cabbage, whatever.
these creepy hobos could be like a bicycle gang of like little kids. It could be even easier than we think.
Yeah, and again, from level 1 to 2, I've gone from being able to cast fire twice to like 7 times. So I've got plenty of magic now.
Well,
3,
then we'll
6.
count on you.
Let's see, 4 times. I can cast it 4 times.
Well, let's go to the swamp then. If we're gonna go to the swamp, let's go to the swamp.
Well, I'm up for whatever. So is that one book? We got one book from the swamp or 2?
Yeah, I guess it's between the swamp or the hunt.
Well, I mean, we have our fearless leader here.
Well, I'm okay
And,
with leaving it up for a vote.
Flit, you got any say in this? Or Bravo?
I'd actually just like to grind a little bit because I think we should get our Yeti up to at least level 2, like we were discussing earlier.
Yeah.
And as I said, if possible, I wouldn't mind hitting level 3 just so I could get an offensive spell.
Yeah. Well, I definitely say before we go after that, the prince, we get to look. Everybody should be at level 3.
Okay. You want to just wander around the plains at least until Travis gets to 2?
Yeah.
I will say that if somebody is feeling charitable enough to buy the Yeti basic training suit, my vitality is high enough that it jumps up to pretty much the second highest armor we got, so I can pretty much survive most things. So if I've got the armor, I can easily survive in the swamp. I may not do as much damage as you guys, but I won't just flat out die.
And how much we talking here?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that too.
I don't. Hold on.
Because if we're
You
talking
just need
double digits in coins, I'm out of the picture.
Oh wait, no, that wouldn't even be it. That would be the noble outfitters.
That would be male, right?
No, it's
That we
no,
get for the
suit.
Suit?
Let's see, I'm looking. We've got.
Oh no, okay, I found it. That's 115 gold for the training suit.
I'll put in a third of that.
Doesn't somebody have hundreds and hundreds of gold? They'd be willing.
Yeah,
I
that-
think
that-
it's him.
I think that's Rick.
Yeah.
I've got 44 that I can chip in as long as we don't take me through the court area with the candy shop.
Well, how about
You know,
we
ma-
leave you outside? How about we leave you outside town when we go get it?
How about Rick pitches in? How about Rick just buys it, to try to make up for his failure of episode 2. He's got to buy his way back into people's good graces.
That sounds
Remember,
reasonable to
guys,
me.
Well, everyone except for Travis does have buffs for the next 10 turns because of Rick.
That doesn't mean anything.
Well, I was thinking if I get him something, I'll get him a Storm Jinkin suit because then he has Lightning Ward.
Yeah, but why would you get him something he don't want for Christmas?
I mean,
Well, I think it would be better than just be.
I think he knows best what works best for him.
What would you prefer, Travis?
I think it.
Sleep proof or lightning?
I mean,
ward?
I'm fine with that. I was just bringing that up because it's the lowest form of suit that a monk can wear, and my vitality is high enough that would jump up my armor a lot, even with just that. So.
Yeah, it's literally the same stats, except instead of sleep proof, it's lightning ward.
Yeah. I just think we're more likely to come across something with lightning that protects him from lightning, right? Attacks. If I'm correct.
I think you're asking metal.
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell you that.
Can't tell me whether lightning ward protects from lightning.
Well,
Well, you can assume it does. I think. Wait, didn't I already tell you what ward does in general, Rick?
Yeah, probably.
Because it reduced. Because your armor had fire ward, and it saved you from getting one-shotted like your chocobo in the fire spout.
Yeah, but it doesn't completely protect you from that stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Just reduces the damage.
It just reduces the damage a little bit more.
So what do you want? Sleep proof? Because sleep proof would make you absolutely protected from sleep. 100%.
Yeah, actually, that might be useful because I have no idea what might have like a sleep status, and my rolls tend to be pretty bad.
Okay.
Okay.
We're heading into town anyway.
Okay.
So we're going to Quetzal Village?
That is I don't even think you guys could get there in one session anyway.
Yeah, we could take a boat. A motorboat.
John
Wait,
likes
doesn't
to
Quetzal
motivate.
mean doesn't Quetzal mean dragon? I'm not going there. What about the Tomb of the Mad Fiend? This guy sounds nice.
I guess I will go over to what's his name? Or Barris.
No, actually, so he doesn't sell clothes. You have to go to this shop called Street Clothes,
Okay.
which
Would that be
is
Freddy?
Ven. No, this is Ven. You see that at the very bottom next to the bar? There's this little dude waving at you.
Okay, next to the bottom.
Yeah, he's like right across the street from where Timothy was last hanging out.
Could you unhide? Could you unhide my token, Metal?
Yeah, I can unhide your token. I forgot that you were hidden since you weren't here last time.
Hey, Evan.
Okay, I need
I
to
guess,
give Evan control of Timothy's character real quick. Where's his character sheet?
Is Evan here? Hey, there he is.
So I'm gonna go over to Mr. Van. And I will ask Van whether he has a training suit.
Oh yeah. So he's very shifty. Very, very shifty guy. He's constantly looking over his shoulder, looking around everybody else. You're not even sure if this guy should be selling the stuff that he is. But he is selling it. And you what did you want again?
A training suit.
Yeah, training suit. 165 gold.
Hey, are you trying to cheat us?
And I'm selling it for 165. You want 165 in your training suit or not?
I think you're trying to cheat us, so no.
Oh, okay. Do you want to try to haggle with him?
Yeah, okay, I guess I'll try and haggle with them and say, how about 90?
90. No, that sounds like you're trying to steal from me. How about 150?
95?
How about you roll?
A D100, I take it?
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll for negotiation. I don't think you have negotiation though, so you're gonna have to default on that.
Isn't
Oh, really?
Which 100. This is Rick every single time. Yeah, he's gonna bump that back up to 165.
Okay, somebody else can negotiate. I'm getting out of here. I'll reimburse anybody who buys it for around 150.
doesn't John have good charisma? Or booty?
No, but I got a hell of a lot of intimidation.
He does have a lot of intimidation. He could try to roll that instead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and intimidate this guy.
Okay. I need you to roll your D100.
I'm gonna say, hey, I sent my buddy in here to buy a goddamn training suit, and I hear you're over here fucking ripping him off, asshole.
I'm just giving him the price, man. I'm just giving him the price.
14.
Oh well, that's way lower. Yeah, he's a pretty small guy too, and he sees this big monk staring him down. And honestly, he's not supposed to be selling these clothes anyway. It's kind of a black market deal. So he's gonna give it to you for 100 even.
That sounds good.
So,
I give it to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I tell Rick 115. Cough it up.
I'm close enough I can hear what you actually say.
Then I punch him in the face.
Who, me? So I give John the 100 gold.
Okay. Now you have a training suit.
I give it to Travis.
Oh, I have 100 gold. I didn't realize I had that much.
Well, I just don't, and nobody else worry about the money with the money. I just gave John a whole 100. So it's no money out of his pocket.
Well, no, I don't have to change my gold at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody but Rick has to change their gold.
Yeah.
So Rapton gets a training suit?
Mm-hmm. He needs to update his stat sheet.
Well, you want to head in the direction of the fire swamp and see what we run into on the way?
There's one thing I can't abide by is people taking advantage of my simple-minded friends. No, we're not headed to the fire swamp. We're gonna go grind some more. Remember, that's what Flit wanted to do, and we all said okay.
All right, fine.
We're gonna go take another side quest.
I was hoping you forgot.
Yeah, there's a cat that needs finding.
No, we found.
No, that was
didn't
a
we find
different
the
game.
cat?
What?
That was a completely different game.
Okay.
That was the improv D&D that we did.
All right.
There's no cat side quest in this one.
Oh,
At least not yet, anyway.
Well, if there's anyone tied up on the way, I'm going to untie him.
so
Okay, Rep 10, who do you hand the candied salmon to? Do you hand it to Dillard's character or Mainly
I'm
Cougar.
assuming he's handing it to Dillard because Dillard was the one who gave him the suit directly.
Meant to say for both of them.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So you each have a salmon?
another one.
Yum.
Okay. So you guys gonna go accept this other hunt, or are you gonna go into the fields or whatever? What do you
Well, I just want to throw this out there before we decide whether or not we're going to go hunt or fields. We do have that haste, shell, and protect for 10 turns, so I'm not
True.
sure if that would give us enough of a boost to be able to take on this extra hunt or not. I just don't want to waste it if it's going to be really useful for something challenging. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
But I mean, is that something that we can go and get again from the inn?
Yeah. Anytime somebody wants to spend 100 gold for your whole team, you can do it.
Yeah, we're fine. Let's just go get some XP. Hopefully we don't get in a situation that's too much for us.
Well, I guarantee if you go out into the fields only, you're never going to end up in a situation that's too much for you.
So let's wander the fields.
Okay, yeah, let's do the fields.
Okay. So, move you guys out.
Oh, should we ask the thief what he wants?
No, the thief is, the thief, he doesn't care.
Okay. So I guess we're
Okay,
just
so
going
you
to
guys
be aimlessly wandering the fields.
Yeah, let's
Am I
not
the
do
thief?
that. Let's actually take a hunt so we can get some money for doing this stuff.
Yeah, haste gives us double initiative and 2 actions per turn, right?
Yeah. Well, having double initiative is probably going to give you 2 actions, yeah, because it gives you extreme initiative.
Great, I can take a defensive stance twice per turn then.
So I mean, yeah, let's do the hunt. I bet we can do it.
Go ahead. I mean, move you.
God.
Leaders, one of our many leaders, needs to go talk to the guild master and go find us that hunt.
Well, okay, actually, because Flit just complained about this, let me ask. Would you like to stop at the weapon shop and buy a bow and arrow?
Would a bow and arrow actually do anything for me? Because I was looking over, like I've got an accuracy of 62, and so I wasn't sure if that would actually do anything.
I mean, you might not hit, but you might still hit, It's all in the roll. It's better than sitting back and doing nothing, right?
Yeah, I guess. All
Unless he hits one of us.
Like, I don't know.
No,
Sitting
no.
back and doing nothing is pretty sweet.
Anyone could do that.
Yeah, that's only if he critically misses, though. So he'd have to roll like a 95 or higher.
Yeah, he'd have to be Rick.
Yeah, all right. What's a bow gonna cost me?
So you can get a bow. Let's see. Long list of weapons.
Hey, Eagle. How's it going?
Hi.
Okay, you can
Hey,
buy a regular longbow, which is what Marsupial has for 132 gold, or a silver bow for 825, whichever you have.
Ooh.
And this guy he isn't going to haggle with you. He's just going to straight up sell. That's Freddy over there. He's too cool to rip people off.
We should all pull our money together and see if we have enough to get him that fancy bow.
What happened? Am I here?
Yeah, you're here.
Oh, okay. I think I dropped out of the call or something.
Did you hear?
Okay. Anyway,
Still
no,
see
I
you.
was. What's that?
I just said we still see you. So.
Oh, okay. All right. The window just closed. Anyway, whatever. Because I think I've only got like 330 gold, and I just don't know if I want to drop 162 on something I'm gonna hardly ever use.
That's not that much.
Do I have to? Do I have to buy arrows and stuff, or is
No.
it just okay?
So the way bow and arrow equipment works in this game, ammo is not consumable; it's equipment. So if you buy a certain type of arrow with it, which marsupial you could do, since you do have bow and arrow as well, all that does is equip into your other hand, and it adds some type of effect to your bow and arrow, like fire strike or something like that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Whatever. I'll go ahead and buy the bow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's you only said 132, right?
Yeah, it's 132 for the longbow.
Not
Okay.
162.
And if everybody wants arrows, all the basic arrows are like 100 gold. So.
But I didn't get arrows, right? I just have the.
You didn't from the start, yeah. If you want arrows now, you can.
So you don't need them.
No. All they do is they add some type of like effect to it.
Gotcha.
So for 100 gold, what's available are fire arrows, ice arrows, lightning arrows, wind arrows, water arrows, earth arrows, and holy arrows.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Does any of that sound good to you?
Maybe I do want arrows. Are those all sold by Freddy over here?
Yep. It's the shooting gallery. Freddy sells all of your ranged weapons and armaments.
So you getting a bow flit?
Yeah. Just a regular one.
Okay. Where's your stat sheet? This needs to be updated.
So that's 132 gold for you. All right. Well, I've got a.
Do you want to have it equipped currently?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna hit anything with my staff anyway. So.
Okay, let me update that then.
I think. Anyone have an opinion on lightning versus ice arrows?
I think ice arrows sound cooler.
All right, that's good enough for me. Yeah, I'm gonna get some ice arrows while we're here. So I've got 100 gold. There we go. Now I don't. And where is okay? Ice arrows. That way, I've got a fire attack and an ice attack. Ice strike. I guess we'll find out what the heck that means exactly later on.
Let me make sure that Flit doesn't forget that he still has a silent staff. That in your items section.
Well, I'm ready to go.
You guys want to go to the hall then, right? Nobody else has anything else they want to do?
No.
Oh. Let's go over to that note board. Let's chat up to this fine lady. Let me see what lady is he talking to. To be fair, she kind of finds you attractive, but the fact that you handed her a stinky candied salmon kind of turned her off.
Whatever. I put it back in my pocket and I keep it moving.
Yeah.
She's probably a lesbo anyway.
Okay, let's move you guys to the double court. So you're back at the clan hall for the Hunter clan. And you guys want to take on that last, well, not the last time, there's plenty of hunts more, but the next one in the list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's hunt number 4, and it's called They Come Out at Night. Yeah.
I was just reading
So-
booties.
So, the what's his face? Guild clerk there at the front desk tells you that you need to go back over to the lakefront area again and seek out Franzetta, who's a kind of like a middle-aged human. Not too hard to find. And she'll let you know. She's been very worried. She keeps seeing these strange, shadowy figures at night. It's scaring her, and she's worried about the children. So, you guys want to head over and talk to her?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. See, I think I left all of your markers, in front of Vi's house. So you should be at the top of the map.
It's not changing for me yet, so it might take a while.
Oh. That's strange.
And what was this? What was this lady's name?
Franzetta.
Vesti? Francetta.
Did you say vestry?
For some reason, she's not where she's supposed to be at the moment. Let me put her on the map.
I'm gonna ask Vi here where she's to be found. Freshky. Freshky.
She's gonna say, well, she's not where she should be.
Okay. Well, now she's where she's supposed to be. Okay, so
Yeah,
Vi
Vi,
actually
Vi.
is good friends with Franzetta, as most of the middle class enough people are. They all have house parties around here all the time. She's only down the street. In fact, I'll reveal her house for you, since it's not hard to find.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That's the hide area tool. There we go. And yeah, if you walk out of her house, down the road, if you take a right immediately, you'll come to this dead end. Or it's actually like a T-bone crossing. And then you take a left down that road and you're right in front of her house.
Who's this Jim Boy character? He seems like he's just bustling with adventure.
Oh, Jim Boy. Yeah, Jim Boy's... He runs a bait shop.
Well,
You
I'm
wanna
gonna knock
talk to
on the
Jim
door.
Boy?
Nah.
You
I'm
don't
not-
want to
I'm
talk
gonna-
to the owner of the bait shop. Okay.
I'm gonna knock on the door for the place.
Okay.
That's
Well,
good.
yeah. Francetta's husband, whose name is... Actually, I don't have a name for him. I don't know. We're just going to call him Charlie. Yells at you to come in. He's kind of drunk. He just kind of sits around all day. They
Okay.
have a pretty healthy nest egg, so he doesn't have to go to work.
So I say, is the light in the house here?
No, back in the kitchen.
Okay. I see. Well, since nobody else is here yet, I say,
Oh, what are you talking
yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah.
Dillard snuck in before you did.
Yeah.
He's already flirting with her.
I just say, we heard from the Hunters Guild. You have something for them to do.
Oh, yes. Thank you for showing up. I've been seeing these strange shadows walking around town all night, every night for the last 3 weeks. I'm afraid some of the children who go out and they just wander all night. They might be gobbled up or killed. I don't even know. Will somebody please think of the children?
So they're just here like at night. Anywhere else you've seen them?
Just everywhere. The back streets, the front streets. They could be anywhere in this area at night. They might even just bust into my house.
Get a hold of yourself, woman.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell she's been pretty frantic about this whole thing. Very emotional person. Is probably why her husband drinks all day.
Yeah, you know, frantic people are very willing to pay a lot of gold. We need to figure out how much this is worth to her.
So my friends here are wondering, what will this benefit us to do this task for you? Get rid of these shadow guys.
Well, I don't have much of importance, but we do have a pretty wealthy nest egg. I can give each of you about 1,200 gold for completing the task.
Ooh.
Do they own their house?
Yeah.
Their
It's
house seems like a
1,200
trade.
apiece.
Each. Not the split. That's each.
Yeah, so I come over to my guys and say, hey, we do this. We each get 1,200 each. So are we gonna do this or?
I say it's a pretty nice looking house, motherfucker. What's it worth to you?
Well, if you want to negotiate higher, you can. Bute.
I just want to know if they have any other property in town. These people seem like they have a big nest egg.
No, this is the only house they have. It's actually, you can't see more than the first floor, but it goes up 3 stories.
Yeah, these people are rich. We're gonna need more money.
That's more
Well,
money
her
than you've
husband
ever
won't
seen.
let her spend any more money.
I don't know. He doesn't look very intimidating to me.
Well, they also,
You wanna do this?
if you want to try to intimidate him, that's up to you.
Well, I've stayed out of this unless we get. I don't really feel like we need to attract all the town's guard, all the kingsmen, and all the king's horses.
They may have connections. Well, you want to go hunting for the whatever highwaymen or whatever they are?
The shadowy guys. I think, from what I get, they're right in town here. If I'm not mistaken, we just gotta wait till dark.
And we want to ask.
Yeah, that's.
Hmm?
I was just gonna ask. That's what I was wondering. Do we have to just like sit around and wait for nightfall and just hope these things show up, or is that all the information she's gonna give us about it?
Yep.
I want to ask this guard if he's seen anyone like this, fitting
Alright,
this
well,
description.
So you talk to the guard, he responds and he says, "Welcome to Hannister."
Damn NPCs.
I roll up to Franzetta and I say, so, does nobody else in town seem to be concerned about this? Why just you?
She looks almost swoon, puts her hand to her face. She's like, "Just nobody cares about the children like I do. They just let things pass, pay no mind. If their day lives are fine, they don't care about anything else."
If they're what's fine?
Their day lives.
Oh.
So are these shadow things like kidnapping the children, or are they just like tormenting them, scaring them?
They actually really haven't done anything but like knock over trash. As far as you're concerned, these could be raccoons.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, so they sound like raccoons.
Yeah. She
So
just thinks they're gonna do all this stuff.
Oh, hey, she's
So I
got.
tell the guys, I say, okay, well, do you guys feel like doing this? If we do this, we're gonna need this house, at least the second story or third story of this house. Because I'm not trying to be walking around all spread out in the town when something happens. So we need to kind of, if she's seeing it, it has to be happening around here.
Oh, you want to hang
So
out
you
in
mean
the
like-
second story and
So,
watch for them?
so if we just take the second story in the roof and we just spend the night out here, maybe we can convince her to make us a nice hearty meal and all this garbage, you know. She don't seem to be doing anything except worrying about children, so we can put her to work.
I mean, she might make you breakfast if you do it. Or
Not breakfast, dinner as well.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you won't get any benefits from it. I mean, you can still get it, but you're all full health, and there's no combat benefits from the meal.
So I walk up to this lady and I tell her, okay, we're gonna take your mission here. We're gonna investigate these shadows you've been seeing and kind of get to the bottom of what's going on. We're gonna need though you guys to not use the third story of the house. We're gonna be using that as a lookout tonight while it's happening, and we're probably gonna be on the roof. So you guys just stay inside. You know, if you can, keep some coffee on, maybe some snacks.
Snack trays.
Well, the third story is mostly just a study and a workout room, so they have no problem.
Is there even a window?
Yeah, there's windows. There's windows all over the house. You just can't tell.
Okay.
Okay, so from what I can see, it looks like you said the back roads and the front roads is where they
it
show
could be
up.
anywhere. Yeah.
It could be anywhere. Okay, so it looks like we got a nice. Yeah, it shouldn't take us too long to move across the house. It doesn't look like it's more than maybe 8 squares.
Yeah.
So I think
There's
if we just all
6.
kind of spread out along the house perimeter on the third story,
Yeah.
maybe somebody with an arrow can take a roof. I'll take the roof as well.
Okay.
Well,
Well, first, what I'm going to do is if we're moving into nighttime, I'm going to.
I was gonna take my
Hide.
bird and fly up to the roof.
I'm using the bathroom.
Can all these guys get up to the roof?
Everything's going to be hidden for a second, and I'll unhide your characters. It just makes it easier for me to do it that way.
Because we don't know, these ghosts may be benevolent.
You're just chilling in the bathroom.
I am. I had to go.
Okay.
Talon had to go to the washroom.
They said it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I didn't clog. If I flushed twice.
Okay. Move everything to the right layer. These guys in the room. They're just gonna lock themselves up.
In the bedroom.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
What are you two doing in there? Get a room. Oh, wait. You already have a room.
They have a whole house.
Like how Borovo is like on top of a shelf or something. On top of a bookshelf.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice that Evan dropped out. I just got the message.
Oh,
He says, I don't think my audio is coming through. I'm losing connection. Sorry. So I guess you guys are going to be down a person this time.
oh, great.
Yeah.
Our healer? Great.
No. Flit's the healer. Evan was
Oh.
controlling, the thief.
Oh, gotcha. Ah, we didn't need him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Typical thief on another drunken bender, I guess.
They can still be here. They'll just chill in the kitchen.
I keep an eye out from this tree over here.
Okay, so you guys are waiting until it falls to night, and you guys are having a fairly decent time, I guess, just chilling in their kitchen, eating, doing all kinds of stuff.
I'm chit chatting with the manly cougar, and we're having a good time and we're bonding.
Did you guys find any grog in there? In the kitchen?
And then all of a sudden, you guys hear a noise coming from behind the house.
Oh, it's a
In
good thing.
that
I-
little tight alleyway back there.
What does this noise
You
sound
want
like?
It sounds like trash cans being knocked over and kind of a gargling sound.
All right. I go. Is there a window at the back of the house?
There is, but there's not one for like the kitchen, and the next story is a little too steep to actually see what's going on. So if you want to see what's going on, you'd actually have to leave the house.
Choo choo. I go to the roof.
You go to the roof? Okay. You
Yeah.
just climb up there. I'm going to need you to roll for acrobatics.
20.
That's a good roll. Okay. Yeah, you climb up on the roof, no problem.
I fucking backflip onto the roof.
Well, I'll mount my chocobo and fly up the.
Okay.
Nasty.
I'm
It's
looking.
not that private of a room.
I'm looking through this crack in between the two houses.
Oh, wait.
here.
Travis, are you sure you want to move right where you are? Okay. Well, because he moved there without asking. No, you can be there if you want.
I didn't know everybody was just going to go to the roof.
Well, is that where you're moving? I need to know.
I think I'll climb up to the roof too.
Okay. What's anybody else going to do?
Question is, are we gonna fall through the roof?
I'm trying to sneak.
No, this is a nice house. So I go over to the edge of the roof. I may not be able to see all the way down because of the angle, but I kind of look at the area where the nose is coming from the roof.
And I'm kind of sneaking
So
in between
you notice
these
the
houses.
noise is kind of coming from the cross section of the alley, like right next to the other two houses near it.
So this
Right.
area right here.
Let
Here?
me ping this cross section
Oh,
where the green one's coming from.
I'm gonna sneak over here.
So kind of like the corner that Flit's character is standing near.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
okay.
Over there?
Yeah, this cross section right here.
I don't see anything pinging.
Is it not pinging for you guys? Here.
There, I
Yeah,
saw that.
There.
yeah.
Okay,
I was
so
still
right
watching
next to
them.
where I was.
Yeah. That's why I was asking if you wanted to move there.
Yeah, I just thought everybody was going to go as a group over there instead of climbing onto the roof.
Okay.
I'm outside, but I snuck over around the corner here.
Okay, so you're on the ground there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I be way in the air here, like there, on my chocobo, so I can look down and I
Technically, yeah, you could be that high if you want.
without them spotting me or whatever spotting.
Well, it doesn't matter because Marsupial's on ground level, so I'm gonna need you guys to roll for initiative. Because
Now, how does my extra initiative work?
Okay, so actually I just had this up. Let me pull up haste again.
Oh, what's my new speed? Am I at 8 now?
Do we roll like a
We work on
D20
it.
instead of a D10? Or?
No, it's still gonna be a D10.
Speed is 8.
Let me just open up the.
Can you do math in this thing?
Okay, so where is spell effects? I read this to Rick last time, but
Haste should
it's
just
been a while
double.
since I read that.
Double initiative.
Roll it just doubles it up. Okay.
Yeah.
just doubles whatever you roll.
God damn it!
Okay, I got 22 then.
Okay, Layla Cooper is 22.
I got 10.
Okay.
I got a 10 as well.
Talon is 20, and oh wow, Barovo, that's actually pretty high.
Barovo and Rab10 both got a.
What did Rapting get?
Same, 14.
Oh, okay, that's the same one. Yeah.
And he's got the higher speed.
Quick question. Does whatever we're attacking know that Manly Cougar is there?
Manly Cougar's pretty high in the air, so not at the moment.
So then he can't attack.
That is right. He cannot attack unaware. Okay, so let me reveal these things to you. What you have in front of you, as the game was not lying, are a cup of literal crepes, which they're giant caterpillars about the size of a polar bear. And the first person who gets to go is Raptor. But you guys are also on a roof. So to be able to attack these things, if you're not somebody with range, you have to get down from the roof, which is going to be an acrobatics roll.
Can I use climbing instead?
You can use climbing instead, yes, if you want to climb down slowly. That's going to take up all your movement, though. But I'm going to need you to roll for climbing. It's just going to be an easy roll.
Wow.
Yeah, no problem. You get down from the roof. You don't even really know how you did that well. It's a pretty smooth surface, but you got down there. I guess you kind of slid on your fingertips.
How high do you have to get a what is it? Super initiative?
Oh, to get bonus, you have to get above 35.
Oh, okay. So we're still not going to get that.
Yeah. Okay, so next up is you used all your movement. You can't do anything, right?
That's what you said.
Yeah. Well, you don't have any ranged attacks, right?
No.
Okay. So Flit, you're next.
Okay. Am I like near a window? I'm inside. I'm still inside.
Yeah, you're still inside. You never went to the roof. Okay.
Right. My character's just been stuffing his face with these people's food. So am I near a window then?
No, I said earlier there's no windows in the kitchen.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go outside then.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move. Which last I checked, with your stats, you only have 3 squares of movement.
Yeah.
Haste doesn't change that.
It just increases initiative.
So you can get to like the kitchen table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least diagonal's only one.
Yeah, he can get to the middle of the kitchen table.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Let's see, where was I? Oh wait, here I am. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm gonna just leap and be running across the kitchen table then.
Okay.
To get outside.
Yeah, don't we have like, can't he sprint?
He
Yeah,
can.
dash out.
And he's inside. He could double his movement by dashing. It's not like you're gonna be caught off guard or anything like that.
Yeah, you can make it just outside the front door.
Okay. I'll be stuffing a loaf of bread in my mouth as I'm running out the door. 2, 3. There we go.
Classic anime style.
Yeah.
Okay, well then up next is Melee Cougar, but you can't attack because they're not aware of you yet.
Okay, so I'm going slide down. Have my thing fly down on my bird, land there, dismount, and move him there.
Okay. Well, dismounting takes up your
So-
action anyway, so that's fine. They're aware of you now.
Okay, so that takes my action. What about my birds? Does it still have an action?
No. See, when you mount or dismount, I'm counting it as a joint action.
Okay.
Okay. So
And
up next-
do any of those things get me another action or not?
no, they don't have
Ah,
any
you're
reaction.
over, Rick. Jesus.
Okay. I'm just asking.
It's Talon's turn.
All right. Well, since I've got a good line of sight here, I'm going to shoot at these things.
Okay.
Shoot or fire? You know what? I'm going to use fire.
Fire. Okay. Because
Okay.
you can't miss that.
Yeah.
Oh, so let me bring this up, since I don't think Dillard or a couple of the others heard this. I did get something wrong about the rules because the rules weren't clear of it until later in the book. If it says strike automatically, you don't have to roll the hit. Thankfully, that will not have infected combat because you guys hit every single time I made you roll the hit anyway. But, like your punch rush, you don't have to roll to hit that.
So I'm just going to roll for damage. I'm going to shoot for this one right in front of me here.
Okay.
That's a 46.
46 against their magic armor.
Fire damage, yeah. Magic fire.
So, okay. Let me. How did I not have my calculator up? That's a good question.
I imagine these things can't move very fast, hopefully.
Okay. Who's up next is... Oh, the creep. Okay.
Booty doesn't go with an initiative of 20?
Nope, the creeps are actually...
No, I got a total of 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
times 2.
No, I got a total after I times it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, seriously?
I rolled
Yeah,
a
he
2.
got that low
I
of a
only
roll.
have a movement of 6.
Yeah,
I thought your
he
speed
got a
was...
really
Oh.
really low roll.
Your speed
He
is
was
3?
busy watching Frazetta and got caught off guard.
Wait, I got a question here. Do I double my roll or do I double the overall score?
The
Well,
overall?
what's your movement?
The roll
Yes.
was my movement is now 6. I upped it last level.
Okay, so you should have gotten 8 in total. That should be 16 for your initiative.
Okay, so I don't double the roll. So 4 and 8. Okay, so
Yeah.
then my initiative is 16.
Well, the creeps still go first because you have the same initiative roll as them, but they have a higher speed. And when you have the same initiative as somebody, the one with the higher speed gets to go first.
Yeah.
Well, there goes Marsupial's suggestion that he doesn't think they're that fast.
Yeah, they have both have initiative 16.
I guess they
Yeah,
do
they both
a
have
lot.
like little cars behind them. It looks like.
Got lots of feet.
Lots of feet. Okay, so they get to go. Yeah. Their movement is actually the same. Though. They only get to move 3 spaces at a time, so they don't go up to the next bracket. So it's going to move up here, and it's going to attack Raptor and to do a GM roll for chance of success.
Kind of quiet there, Middle.
Oh, am I? Sorry.
Yeah.
I lowered myself before because I was really loud.
No, you're good now.
No, I think he just means about you more mumbling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you were saying that, you were kind of mumbling a bit.
Yeah.
I leaned away from the microphone. Oh, okay, that one misses. And this one's going to try to do the same thing to Rick. And that one critically misses. Okay. Well, it hurts itself trying.
Oh, shoot, no, I can't see the
Tries
one
to
that
bite Rick and it bites itself instead.
Okay.
Oh.
So up next is Dillard, who's still on
All
the
right.
roof.
I am going to move to the corner of the roof here, and then I'm going to jump down with a punch rush right on his head. 2 stories.
Well, while your skills don't need you to roll a chance of success, I'm going to need you to roll for acrobatics.
Here we go.
Do you have acrobatics?
I got 20 on acrobatics.
Okay.
67.
You fail.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could still do your punch rush, but you're gonna have to take fall damage.
I take it. I do the punch rush.
Um,
What do I roll
which
for
I
fall
actually
damage?
have to- I actually have to look it up. Me and Rick looked up fall damage last time. It's at the bottom of the map, combat rules. So fall damage is starting height, which 3 stories up. Divided by 5.
Carry the 1.
Okay. So it's going to be 7 spaces minus 1 space minus, what's your jump?
I don't know. I'm over here at current HP.
I'm
Let's change it.
I'm looking. Let's see. Your jumps on agility. So you have four jumps. 4 spaces for jump. Fall damage can start to be nasty. So that's going to be times... I'm going to need you to roll a d8.
Okay. How these game mechanics. 6.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I need you to roll 2d8. Roll another one, too. Shit.
Hello. In the shed. It's a 4.
Okay. 4. Okay.
Nothing.
So...
What's up? Okay, thank you.
Okay, you take 20 damage from falling.
Okay, let me get back to my Google Docs. Hold on. Okay, 48. Okay, I do punch rush.
Mhm.
And that's an automatic hit, you said?
Yeah, automatically hit. I just need you to roll for your damage, which is going to be your weapon damage.
Now, I don't mean to interrupt, but does protect reduce any of that fall damage at all?
Nope. Fall damage is only reduced by 2 things in general. And neither of those things are on him right now. And that's shield, and there's another status that also applies shield. But he doesn't have either of those.
Okay, I forgot what my roll is for punch rush. What do I do for that?
Your roll is 2 times strength, which is 22 plus a d6.
2 times strength plus a d6. Okay. Why is this taking so long? It just is rolling the dice like it's buffering.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Doesn't show you're typing.
I'm just going to roll a d6.
That's fine.
3.
3? Okay, I believe you. I don't
So,
know why I didn't
25.
lie around a 3. 25. Okay. Okay. And you the one that you were right next to, right?
Well, yeah, the one that's, right down there.
Okay.
Where I put my
So-
character at? Should I put him like right here adjacent?
No, I want you to put him right where he is because we found out last time too that Punch Rush. Actually, I'm gonna move you for a second so I can do this first.
Shit, I should have waited. I rolled a 6.
Has 1 space of knockback, which moves him right into where Rick is, and also moves Rick back. Which means I also have to do knockback damage for this. And Rick, you're taking knockback damage.
Oh, that figures.
Yeah. So knockback damage is the attacker's level divided by 5 times a d12.
Oh my god, why did you pick this game?
Which that does nothing. It's just a d12. So let me roll a d12 and we'll see what happens. Okay. And knockback is also not mitigated, so you both take 12 damage. Or 11 damage.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
okay.
By both, you mean Rick and the creep, right?
Rick and the creep, yeah.
I scream.
All right. Can we roll again?
Yeah, it's initiative turn now.
1734.
Okay.
What is your speed, John?
24.
Your speed is only 5?
Whose speed?
Booty.
Yeah. Dillard's speed is.
No, my speed is 6.
6. Yeah.
Okay. So it's 26.
Did you fix this then?
Math.
Oh yeah, it's 13. Okay, yeah, not 12.
If you do the
Okay, so
D10
there's,
plus 6, it will give
My
you the
initiative
total.
is 36.
26.
37.
Okay. Oh, we got a 30 as well.
Wow.
Nobody was high enough to get bonus initiative though.
Did anybody see?
Yes.
Anybody important?
No.
Okay.
Screw you.
Okay.
So I guess
Marcy
these
goes-
things are really.
Okay, so Melee Cougar's up first.
Okay, so I guess these things are very much aware of me now.
Oh yes, you can attack him. They know you're there.
Or you can jump
Uh,
away.
Well, I think I am not going to jump away, but jump at this one right in front of Manly Cougar.
Okay, so you're jumping.
And then the bird's gonna, I guess. Okay, actually, I'm gonna have the bird move over. No, I don't want him to critically miss it in the house. Okay, so he's just gonna peck this one.
Okay. I need you to roll to hit.
So that's T100, right?
Yep.
$84. Whew.
To do some quick math right here. And he misses.
Of course.
Okay. Which Rick, let me make sure that you're already set up for the next turn. Same initiative. Up next is Rabton.
I can share spaces with the bird, right?
Yeah. Sure. You could share space with friendly characters.
Okay, I'm gonna punch rush the one to my left.
Okay. Roll for damage. You do know what you're rolling, right? Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And I need to move that guy 3 spaces because he's not colliding with anything. so he doesn't take knockback damage since he didn't hit anything. And up next is Dillard. Go.
I punch rush the one right in front of me.
Okay.
And so I'm going to, that's an automatic hit, so then that's going to be 3,
22 plus 3.
4 plus 6, 25 more points of damage.
Yep. That's going to be that, but it's also, I have to do the knockback again, which is actually pretty easy because I'm just rolling a d8 for that. Oh, sorry, no, d12. That's what I'm rolling, d12. Wow, you took more damage from knockback than it did from your hit. Actually, it got a 12 out of 12. Okay.
Wait, so my hits aren't dealing true damage to this thing?
No. You get 150% more damage. That's just me taking your thing and multiplying it by 1.5.
Wait, so how much pushback damage does he get?
Well, the knockback is your level divided by 5, which is usually rounds down.
like the
but it's
number.
really 1 times 12. So it took 12 knockback damage.
And that did more than my punch rush? Because I thought that was going to be 25.
These things have a lot of armor.
Alright, I'm gonna use my next turn to fucking dip out of here because I can't kill this thing.
So up next is Talon.
All right. I realized I forgot to decrease my current MP. All right. Did that. I'm going to cast fire at it again.
Okay.
Which was, let's see, D8 plus 40. I'm hoping that it has less magic armor than it has actual armor. 44 on this one, obviously.
Wait, which one again?
The one right in front of me.
That one in front of you? Okay, that's what I figured. Okay.
Which I'm not sure was the first one that I actually attacked to begin with.
It's not.
I feel like they swapped places.
The one that you attacked first is currently next to Dillard and Rick.
Yeah.
And then up next is Barovo.
Okay. Now, in order to attack with the bow, do I have to be in a direct line of sight with these, with a monster?
You just can't have anything obstructing your sight other than a friendly unit.
Okay, so, well, first I'm going to move
have,
over.
For the longbow,
Yeah.
7 spaces of distance for it.
Okay, so I'm going to move here. Now, is Rick like flying in the air right now?
Technically, Rick is always floating, like 5 feet above the air. But if you critically miss, you could still hit him.
I won't critically miss. Okay, I'm gonna try to.
I would guess that.
Yeah, Rick's involved. You might get a critical miss just because of that.
Do it.
What?
Do
I don't
it.
care. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Chance
Okay.
of success, B100. Let's go.
Okay, so just it's just roll D100.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's see. Also, wait. I need to look at your accuracy real quick. Which is 62. Okay, well, you obviously didn't critically miss, but you did still miss.
Okay.
Alright.
At least you didn't hit me.
Yeah. What a shame.
I was
Okay,
honest.
up next is the creep. Okay, so this creep that's next to Dillard wants to hit him because Dillard's been punching him.
But he's also been pushed back 1 space. You forgot to move.
There's a house there. That's why he's been taking knockback
Yeah,
damage.
it's the wall of the house.
He just keeps hitting the wall. If he didn't hit the wall, he wouldn't be taking knockback
I don't
damage.
know, have you seen my right hand?
Let's see if he hits. He's probably not even gonna hit you. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, actually, he does hit you. With his move, Thrash. So let me do the damage on that real quick.
So does that mean he's just like thrashing about and smacks into him, or that he grabs him and like starts thrashing him about like a cartoon character?
He's probably
It's
just
kind of like
wriggling
he
around.
smacks his head right into you. Is basically what happens. Okay. Your armor's only 6. So you take 21 damage.
All right.
You must be hurting. Sounds like you need to be healed.
I'm good.
And then the second one doesn't even move. And it actually doesn't have to roll to hit. It's going to cast Arrow on Marsupial. Because it has Arrow.
That's talent to you.
Yeah, on Talon. It's going to cast on you. So, it's wind damage, but you're not weak to wind, so it doesn't matter. Let's see.
No, wait. Did you cut the thrash damage in half, by the way?
Oh, you have Protect. That's right. You don't take the 21. You take half of that. Round it down. So you only take 10 damage. You
Who,
did
me?
10. Yeah, you only took 10 damage.
Shit.
Yeah.
What if I only take 10 from the knockback? Or
No, Protect doesn't help from knockback and fall down damage.
Uh-huh.
Only the shield status does, which is not what Protect gives you.
Okay, it has been fixed.
Mhm.
I guess I take back my little side action there because I didn't get hurt that much.
Okay, well, you have shells, so you can cut this in half. What is your magic armor? Just real quick.
Should have updated it.
Why don't I have your stat sheet up? Oh,
Magic armor is 10.
10, okay. So you take half of 23 damage.
So 11.
And then it's time for initiative again.
Oh,
26.
What was that?
forget mine. I know my initiative. I did the
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
I was
Yours
doing
is-
something else and then
Okay.
Well, I mean, that goes without saying.
Now for something completely different.
Okay, got 16 times 2, got it.
Are you rolling again, Rick?
2, last one.
I was at 34 from last time. You say it's carried over.
Oh, right. You're still
Yeah,
jumping.
yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, I accidentally did my attack points.
Look, after this turn, you guys only have your protection for 7 more turns. Just
Right.
so you know. Okay, so the first thing that happens is that Manly Cougar comes down on top of the creep that he hits, so I need you to roll for damage.
Okay. 29.
Okay, times 2.
Well, I did the like 10 times 2. Oh, yeah, because it's
But then
jump.
it's 200% because it's jump. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 58.
Yeah, and then minus the armor, which I'm keeping track of.
And then I'm gonna have my bird do charge
Charge? Okay.
at the one in between the two houses.
Okay, yeah, he's got enough room that he's not going to run into Marsupial. I need you to roll for hit. Remember, it's half of his dexterity. Is the
That was a
oh,
D100.
you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss anyway, yeah.
Yeah, of course, you know.
Yeah, so your bird is. At least it wasn't critical. Okay, so then up next is Rapton.
I'm gonna punch rush this one next to me.
Okay. Roll for damage.
One.
Okay. But then I'm also going to have to roll a d12 to see what happens to him. Because this guy is going to collide into that. So let's see. Okay. That's easy. And up next is Rovo. Okay, play.
Does anyone need
Okay,
healing?
I'm gonna move back here because that's you said 7. I've got 7 squares worth of range, right?
With your longbow, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this will still put me in range, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I know John's gonna punch rush this thing. And it's gonna knock it back into me, and I want to make sure I'm far enough away when he does.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna try it again with my bow.
Okay. And you miss.
All right. Well, I tried.
Okay. And then up next is Dillard.
Where'd he go? Oh, he moved all the way back there. You said I can occupy the same space as a friend?
Yes.
I'm gonna move where Rick's at, and I'm gonna punch rush this guy.
Right into the wall? Okay.
Yes.
Being smart, since you know the knockback damage is doing all the work.
Well,
here.
I imagine there's no like lanterns out here with fire that I can manipulate.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. So that's 27.
Okay. But then I have to roll the knockback. Okay. It's still just there on the wall. And then up next is Talon.
Well, let me see here. How much magic do I have left? I have 19. Does anyone need healing at this point?
Yeah, I do.
Because, I mean, I could basically heal everyone. But that'll use up pretty much the rest of my magic except for one more.
I could probably take one more hit without dying, though. So if you want to save it until somebody else is also damaged.
Yeah, I still have all my mana, so I could heal.
You could always
Yeah.
use a turn to consume a tincture or something if you want.
That's true. All right. Well, I'll just keep shooting fire at this thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We also have like potion or whatever you call them, tonics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus D8 plus 40. So I'm gonna shoot a fire at it again.
Mm-hmm.
Keep shooting fire at it until it drops.
Is it doing fire damage to it each turn?
It's not weak to fire.
Okay.
Got a
You
45.
said what? It's not. It doesn't catch fire.
You only do bonus damage from element if the thing is weak to that element.
Oh. Well, if it's not weak to fire, why don't you try one of your ice arrows?
I'll try that next turn.
And now it's the creep's turn.
Still alive?
Oh yeah, no, these creeps are fine. Okay, so the one in front of Dillard wants to attack him again.
I don't believe it. He has no reason.
And he misses, so you're fine.
I laugh in his face as a bonus action.
I'm trying to separate these two so I don't get confused on whose health is what. Okay, so I actually have to look at something on Flick's page real quick because it's missing cost. Okay, why is that not in there? So the creep that didn't move yet is going to cast Cure on the other creep.
So the one on the bottom is going to cast Cure. The one by Gillard, right?
Yep.
And the cure is gonna just hit the. It's gonna hit the wall and hit the floor.
Can you do that around a corner?
Yeah, you can cast Cure around corners.
What?
Yeah, Flick can do it too. Anybody can.
Flit? What the fuck?
He can cast Cure through a wall. If he wanted to stay in the kitchen safe and just keep healing you guys from in there.
What am I doing out here? Screw this. I'm going back in the house. I'm gonna be stuffing my face with bread and curing you guys.
Just know, well, you can still reach from just the entrance area, but dashing consumes your action. If you wanted to dash back in, if you just want to use your normal movement, you'd be in the right in the lobby.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a soda.
Okay. It's gonna be.
Are we done with this round yet?
Almost. I still haven't rolled for the cure, which is a D8 plus his magic.
Miss,
Okay.
miss.
You can't miss cure.
Be funny as hell though. Miss and accidentally cure Dillard.
That would be funny if you could do that. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to wait for Dillard, I guess. I don't know. But
Oh,
you
is
guys
it
can
his
roll
turn?
your initiative so I can set it up.
All right, I'm gonna do that because I gotta go check the. I think somebody rang the door.
22.
Is that before you doubled it? Or after?
That's after I doubled it.
Okay.
I got a 20 total. Be right back.
Alright.
I got a whopping 14.
14. I think, Travis, you might be the first one who actually got bonus initiative. Nope, you're just
Really?
shy. You're 1 point shy.
Dang
I
it.
had to do the math in my head. No, okay. You're still gonna probably go first.
Well,
this round, so
I-
I feel like that's a good one.
It's 35 or higher for bonus, right? Bonus initiative? Okay.
Yeah, that means you get to go twice in one round.
I blame the failure on Rick's bad luck.
Yeah, I will too.
It's too bad nobody in your party knows Scan.
find out what these things are at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
'Cause
meant
I
to
know-
take scan, but I got it confused with sight, and so I just said, screw it, I'll just keep it instead of changing it.
What was helpful in the dungeon? It revealed the whole area.
For all the good it did
Yeah.
us, we got to see that Marlboro and run away from it.
I mean, to be fair, we probably could have had a chance to fight it if our two big hitters didn't just start attacking each other.
Hey, I did not attack him. He attacked me, and I defended myself.
In a fight, you can't win.
Technically, yeah, I guess.
I'm back.
Alright, we're still waiting on Dillard.
What was he doing?
Getting a soda.
Getting him. Well, we're waiting for him. I'll be back in a second.
He'll probably still be back before Dillard does.
Ah, booty.
You guys might end up spending this whole session fighting these guys, realistically speaking.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they can cure each other, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should just re-equip my silence staff and or my
Smack it in
yeah,
the
and,
face.
yeah, and just rush in and try to smack him in the face.
Okay, I'm back.
Are you more likely to hit with that?
He would have a better chance of hitting with that, yeah.
Yeah, because I can use my magic as my modifier to hit
Mhm.
with the staff.
And you also have cudgels, which increases your accuracy with it. I've actually had to manually in my head reduce your accuracy because you have no. Actually, no. Is it the same? I think your accuracy is like 10 more with the bow.
No, I think it's 20 lower. I think my cudgel
20
is
lower?
40 and my bow is 20.
Oh, okay. Well, you still would have been missing this whole time anyway. But
Yeah,
I was
see, I
giving you a
didn't,
little more slack.
I didn't boost it because I didn't anticipate on taking a bow.
Yeah.
But it turns out that might not have been the best idea.
So if you want to do that though, swapping equipment takes a turn. Well, that's your action. You can still move. You can do a movement and swap.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll do that. I want to make sure I cure Dillard on my next turn,
Mhm.
though. So, now I was wondering though, like, hold on, let me pull up my character sheet real quick. With all of these skills we have listed, what do these even do? Like, where do these numbers come into play?
Oh, okay. So your skill numbers, they're mostly for me when I do math. And basically that rank there is a modifier. So I have to take your rank and then subtract the difficulty modifier from it. And then you guys have to beat that roll. So if something involves that skill, that's what you're rolling against with the D100.
Okay, because like I was wondering, so like I've got like 44 points into lore monsters, and so I'm
Mhm.
wondering if is that useful for anything?
If you want to do a lore roll for your turn, you can see if you know anything about these monsters, yeah.
Okay, and would that would take an action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there like a soda factory that he's driving to, or?
Well, so he's out in a shed, and I'm assuming he had to go all the way to the house, right? And what is he, like 100 feet from the house? And I don't know what the setup for the kitchen is, so.
He had to drive down to Mexico to get the Coke with the real sugar in it.
That's right.
Ooh, yeah. I actually just finished off a Pepsi with real sugar.
Can you tell the difference?
Yeah.
The sodas with the real sugar versus the artificial sweeteners.
Yeah, I don't think they taste like better or worse, but I can't tell the difference between them. I think people who most of them probably can't tell the difference, but most people are snobby about it. They're like, "Oh, it's real sugar; it tastes better." It's like they taste different, but they're like the same quality. Except for what was that one? Starts with a D. That one brand of Dr. Pepper that's discontinued. It's a city here in Texas. I'm trying to remember what it's named after. Dunlin, I think is the name of it. The Dunlin Dr. Pepper. That was actually better than the normal Dr. Pepper, but that factory closed down. And that was made with real sugar, and there's a slight variant to the recipe.
You ever have any drinks with cane sugar in it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't remember what it was, but I had a drink with cane sugar, and I think it was like some sort of lemonade or something like that. Holy crap, that was so sweet I could barely drink it. Oh man, I don't know if they put too much sugar or if the cane sugar just, I'm not used to it, but man, it was so sweet.
They probably just put too much in, because you don't have to put as much in as you do this artificial sweetener. I think the last drink I had with like pure cane sugar in it was a sarsaparilla, and you don't have to put too much sugar in that.
Oh, I like sarsaparilla.
Yeah, sarsaparilla is great.
What's everyone's favorite soda? Let's go around the room since we're on a soda
Occupied
kick.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably Coke. Coca-Cola.
I'm a Pepsi guy.
Dr. Pepper for me.
And you, Flit?
Yeah, I'm either Dr. Pepper or an A&W root beer person.
Yeah, both of those are good choices.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Marsupial was sitting so still I thought he was frozen for a minute.
Oh,
Who got frozen?
Yeah,
did I blink?
We thought you
A&W.
did,
Yeah.
Diller.
is especially good if you get it from an A&W hamburger in the frosted mug.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
That's lovely. Well, Diller, you need to do a roll
Marsupial.
for it.
Yeah, you
You
need to do your
need to roll.
initiative roll, Billy. We've been waiting on you.
That would be 12, 13, 14, 15. That would be 30.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, we can go. Rabden, you're up first.
I'm gonna move to the same place as Dillard and Rick and punch rush this one.
Okay. Okay. Roll for damage. Okay. I need to roll a d12. And then up next is Dillard.
All right. I am also going to punch rush this thing,
What do you
and I
want
am
to do?
going to. 24.
Okay. We do the knockback again. Okay.
We're just gonna bully the hell out of this thing until it dies or its partner runs out of magic.
Well, you know, it has magic too.
Well, that's okay. We also have magic.
Yeah.
And I'm all upset now. I gotta figure out a way to do a different kind of attack. That shit is boring.
Plus rush. Yeah. Oh, you're low level. That's why you guys need to grind so you can get more abilities.
And I thought this thing was like getting damaged by fire because Marsupial, who is very familiar with Final Fantasy, was attacking it with fire and wasting his fire arrows for some reason.
Ice arrows. I'm not
No,
attacking.
no,
the
wasting
one-
his magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Okay,
attacking the one in
doesn't
front
have
of you.
Maybe because they're like gelatiny. Maybe you can like ice would slow them down or freeze them in some way.
Could be.
Why do I hear myself many times?
I don't know.
I have noticed an echo sometimes.
Whose turn is it?
Rick, are you wearing headphones?
I'm wearing headphones.
Rick, is
What?
your door open?
No. Oh, oh.
Oh, I hear something in the background.
For some reason, I don't hear it anymore.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, whose turn?
it's very
Whose turn
faint.
is it?
it's Flit's turn.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. Okay, I am gonna move back to the doorway, and I'm gonna cast a cure on Dillard or Booty
Do you want
or
to stop
whatever.
there, or did you want to go into the door? Because, like I said, you can cast Cure through walls. You have one more space.
No, I just want to stop here, just in case I need to
Okay.
move back out for something.
Okay. So Cure roll is going to be
Yeah.
4 times magic plus a D8.
Oh, 8.
And your magic's pretty high. You actually have 11 magic, so it's gonna be
Yeah, so 46.
46 on Dillard. Nice.
I am at full health.
Yes, you are.
Yay!
Is anyone else? Has anyone else taken damage?
I've taken a little bit.
Okay.
Like enough need a cure spell? Or...
Well, because Cure only takes 5, so
Yeah.
he's good on MP for quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just for the next turn, see who else needed healing.
At the moment. I'm only down to 45, so I'm 56. So.
Okay.
All right, and the next up is Manly Cougar.
Okay, so I'm gonna move him here. He's gonna do jump, and I'm gonna have my bird do a charge again, but back this way.
Okay. You roll
So
the
I
hit.
gotta roll 33.
33.
Oh, it's got to be a hit.
Is he his birds? It's half of his bird's dexterity. Is the modifier for it, and then minus the creature's evasion. No, he missed. So let's move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. It's gonna be back where he was before.
I can't believe he keeps messing with charge. Well, I think I
That
got.
bird is
Charge is
useless.
a very easy to miss move. That's why we made it half your bird's dexterity, because it can hit
Yeah.
everything.
Well,
Yeah. So then up next is Talon.
All right. Well, since I'd rather not miss, I am going to use fire at least one more time.
Okay.
It's D8 plus 40. All right, 42.
Okay.
On this one, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then it's the creep's turns.
oh no, I keep my thing from last time.
And that creep is going to cast Arrow on Blackout. Which is, again... Okay, you want to do that roll? What is Blackout's armor? Let me look at this real quick. Okay, so it takes 32 damage.
Ooh, ouch.
Does Blackout have protect or whatever?
No.
Oh.
32.
Oh, we're down to 6 rounds, aren't we?
40.
Mm-hmm.
My bird can be used to eat some cherry.
Alright, and then it's the other group's turn.
I don't know. That bird's been pretty useless.
And he actually hits Dillard for once. So let me roll for damage.
For twice.
Wait, did this one thrash you before? Yeah, it did.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so its damage for thrash again is... Ooh, yeah, that's right.
None of their attacks have even come close to how much I did to myself falling off that roof.
Yeah, that's fall damage. Okay, so you take half of... $17. Says
Half of
8 damage.
17?
Yeah, round it down, so it's 8 damage.
Okay. Recorded.
And initiative roll.
Ah.
20.
I'm at 22 from last time.
Yeah, you're still at the same.
Yeah.
Ooh, I actually got something decent. 34.
What'd you get? 34, okay.
And 22 for me.
And Raptin was also 34. Which means he gets to go first. He's the higher speed than Talon.
Doesn't Talon go first because he has the higher speed?
I thought you had higher speed. Let me double check this real quick. Talon's speed is 7.
8.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's 8 now. Oh, okay. I didn't update it. Then yeah, you get to go first.
Oh. Well, what do y'all think? Should I try casting sleep on this thing or ice arrow?
Does sleep do anything? Like if we hit it after you cast sleep, it's gonna wake right up or something?
No, it's asleep for a fixed number of turns, which I believe, what is it, 4? It should say in your spell.
Causes sleep for 6 turns.
Yeah, 6 turns, yeah. So it's a fixed number of turns. Unless somebody does something to wake it up, and that's like an item or a spell to do that.
So, but it
What
might
about like
it might
cutting
miss.
it?
No, you can cut it and still sleep. It's a deep sleep, like a Sleeping Beauty type thing.
Oh, so we could basically have our way with it.
Yeah.
Make a
As
hat
long
out
as
of it.
somebody doesn't use like an Echo Herb or Ezuna on it.
Nobody's doing that. Well, should I try it with my last remaining points before I try a tincture, or should I
Well,
just keep
do you
attacking?
have any other spells other than fire?
Not. I would have to drink a tincture this turn. I'm all out of magic
Fuck
points.
it, cast sleep. See what happens.
Alright.
It may be one of those animals like a shark that can't sleep or else it dies.
So I don't. What is COS again? Chance of
Success.
Success?
It's a D100.
It's
It
a-
does have a fixed chance of success.
It says 121 minus 50. Is that right?
Yeah. So that was probably. Let's see, I'm looking at it.
Oh, it'll be 122 because my magic accuracy.
122 because it went up. Yeah. So
Okay.
It's going to be your magic accuracy minus 50 over their magic evasion.
All right. So I changed that. So, all right. Well, I'll give it a shot since I have 5 magic left.
So that's
Shit.
what'd you roll?
80.
80. Yeah, you miss.
All right.
And you still consume the magic anyway.
Of course.
Yeah. So now it's Raptor's turn.
I'm gonna punch rush again.
Okay. Right. Okay, and then I have to do that D8 roll. Or sorry, D12. I don't want to cheat you guys on damage. It's a D12. Alright, and that is good. Who's up next? Is Booty.
All right. I'm going to look at my weak and feeble hands.
Mm-hmm.
They don't seem to be doing anything to this hideous monster. I'm wondering if there's some sort of thing in this game, like some sort of a power stone that I could have surgically embedded into my right hand. But kind of shrug, and I just give him another punch rush.
Okay.
So that's gonna do 25 damage.
Okay. Let me do the knockback roll.
Hey, GMT. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Hello, GMT as well.
Oh, no.
Hi, Rick.
Okay, and then up next is Manly Cougar. You're coming down.
Yeah, so that's my attack. All right.
Mhm.
And then attack, I'm gonna run up with my bird and back up.
Well, I need you to. Yeah, it just showed up. Let me see. 30.
Yeah,
Uh,
so 60.
yeah. I'm just doing some quick math. Okay. Now, what are you gonna do with your bird?
Gonna run up and then peck up. So roll D100 to see whether I hit it. Right? 60.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
Heck, that's no problem at all.
Nice.
So roll your damage for Peck.
Yeah, I just gotta see what it is quickly.
Peck is 2 times strength plus a d6. So that's going to be 18 plus a
Okay,
d6.
2 times. Roll D6 plus
18.
18. 22.
Okay. And then up next is Barovo.
Down to 5, aren't we?
Okay, Rick, do you want me to heal you or your bird?
My bird needs healing more than I do. It got 32 damage done.
Okay, so I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Cure on Rick's bird then.
Okay.
That's 49.
Which I believe should bring it back up, right?
Yeah, it just
Yeah, that's full.
got down to 30. Cool.
Yeah, that's full.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And then it's the creep's turns.
Yay, Flit's contributing.
Yeah. Okay, so the one right in front of the mass of people right there, all occupying the same space.
Right now it's just Dillard and Travis in the same space. Booty and Ruffin.
No, didn't you just come back down?
No, he's on top
No.
of Blackout.
Yeah.
Oh, he went over
Blackout
to
is-
blackout. Oh, okay. Your blackout's on top of him. I couldn't see it there. Okay, so there's two
Yeah.
people there. He's going to attack Rabden, or he's going to attack you, XD. But let's see the D100. See if he hits. Yeah, he
Yeah.
hits.
I figure
Thrash.
We need GMT to be a
should have
ghost.
said it, but I figured I'd come down and help force Talon take out the one on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you just upgraded. What's your armor now?
My armor is 9.
9.
Or,
Okay.
no, it's 8.
8. Okay, and then I still have to divide that by 2 because you still have 5 turns.
GMT says, "Yay,
take
Flit."
9 damage.
9 damage.
Yep. What were you saying about GMT?
She said, "Yay, Flit."
Oh yeah.
She's rooting for Flit.
And the other one is going to cast Arrow on Rick.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, even the magic damage is it's cut in half, right?
Yes, magic damage is cut in half. So it is going to do D8 plus its magic modifier.
Unless he attacks Blackout, which is useless.
Rick needs to take half of 28. So take 14 damage, Rick.
14. Everyone.
And then everybody roll for initiative while he's doing that.
Oh, the creeps.
Dude, the thing is, I warned Rick about this fight before you guys went into it.
I think you warned
Yeah,
us all.
I said it, and I did try and warn them too.
Well,
36.
36? Okay.
22.
I mean, we seem to be doing.
Seem to be getting one a lot during that.
Yeah.
I got 28 for me.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. That's 32.
30.
That's
Okay.
crazy. It's
That-
Saturday.
that's
My math
better.
is crazy.
Okay, what was it again, Flip? Was it 28?
28, yeah.
Okay. I'll say you were about to go twice, Dillard. You should have kept your bad math. Okay.
What am I, Rick Piper?
Okay.
We need to have GMT be a ghost too and come in and take someone over. Take over Tim.
Yeah. So, Dillard, you actually get to go first.
Yeah, punch rush.
Okay.
It's 24.
24? Okay. And then 12.
2 times strength plus D10.
Okay.
Swear to God, these creeps better drop like solid diamonds when they die.
Considering the
Well, we should have
reward.
known they were going to be tough. We're getting 1,200 gold piece. Well, some of us.
That doesn't mean anything. We had that extremely hard battle and we got 150 gold for that stupid snake.
Who's
I'm
next?
also going to punch rush.
Roll your punch rush.
I'm just surprised that one isn't dead yet.
Okay.
Oh, this is a new round. We need to reduce. Gosh. 2 times strength plus D10. Strength plus 5.
Mm-hmm. It's getting there though. And then up next is Talon.
GMT says last time there was a ghost in the machine, it didn't end that well. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
Ice arrow?
Yeah,
maybe?
ice arrow. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, all of his arrows are default ice arrows, while he has it equipped. So.
Yeah. Now you have my newest accuracy is 81.
Okay. Let me make sure that's updated.
And I got a 70.
Okay. I misses.
Ah.
And then next is Barobo.
All right. Now I think. Let's see. I think Rick has taken more damage than Travis has, so I think I'll heal him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I've still got more health than most of the party, even with the hit I took.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure on Rick. Let's see. For 50 HP.
Okay. I just modified your HP for you too.
That puts me back because it was like 20 off, 25 off. So,
Man, I'm so glad I dropped that 132 gil on that bow. That really worked out well for me.
Well, you know what? At least you had the chance to possibly hit.
Yeah, however slim it may be.
Yeah. Okay, and then up next is Manly Cougar.
okay, I'm gonna just swing my axe at its, neck area.
Okay.
Try and chop it off. So that's a D.
Oh,
that figures!
Critical
This is
hit.
gonna be-
Well, Rick,
Critical miss.
I need you to roll another D100 for chance of success after you roll damage because you hit your bird.
Rick, I just healed you guys. Come on.
Rick just slaughtered his own bird to death.
Yeah.
So that's
So, Rick, roll damage first.
D12 plus 20, right?
Yeah.
24,
Okay. Minus your bird's armor.
which is what?
It says so. His armor's 6.
But don't you multiply that by 5?
His armor. No, his bird doesn't have any.
No, Rick's attack.
Why am I multiplying Rick's attack by 5?
I don't know. Don't you do a lot of math in this game?
No, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be 24 minus 6. So
John just really
18
hates that
damage,
bird.
and I need you to still do a D100 roll.
Okay, 18 that was, so that's what, 30, 62 am I?
Yeah.
Where it's at. So I need to,
Roll your D100.
yeah. Wow, how should I got roll? This has got to be statistically impossible.
Sadistically impossible?
Oh, okay, you're safe. Your bird is not poisoned.
Yay! Okay, my bird's still gonna peck.
Okay,
If it can.
roll a D100.
57.
Okay, it hits. Roll for peck.
I was half expecting it to 100 and peck him.
Okay, so 10 times roll.
Oh, thanks for the follow, GMT.
6. 6 plus.
I made her a
18.
mod and she wasn't even following.
20, that figures.
Okay. Then up next is the creep, who is going to cast Arrow on Repton. Which is going to be...
My magic armor is 9, by the way.
Okay. Thank you. No, I don't have to double check that now. So Arrow is... Boom. Okay. Divided by 2. Okay, I need you to take 14 damage. And while you're doing that, this other creep is going to also cast Arrow on Talon.
No.
See, what's your magic armor again? Okay, it's like 10.
Something like that.
Something like that. Alright. I need you to take 14 damage. I already did the dividing by 2.
14? Alright.
Mm-hmm. And then roll for initiative.
Oof. I might have to cast heal. I've got a mass heal that basically heals everyone, right?
Yeah.
But I'm out of magic at the moment.
Yeah, you have to like use a tincture or something. This is actually this 3 turns after this one, I think.
That's what I've got.
Yeah.
That's what I've been keeping track.
Yeah, so we better kill these things in the next,
3 turns.
couple of turns.
Okay, report your stuff. Who got what?
I got a 16 or 32.
Okay.
Wow.
I got a 28.
28.
Mm-hmm. Who else?
We're doing initiative again, right?
Yeah.
24.
I just need Raptors. What did you roll?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I actually could get a 36. I didn't. I got a 32, but still. I could.
Okay. So up first actually is Talon.
Yeah, so tincture uses up a turn, right?
That's your action, yes.
I guess that's what I'm doing. Because,
Okay.
yeah, I've got... Wait a minute. Yeah, I've only got 1, so... Oh, and that only restores 15 magic? Oh,
Yep.
sucks. That's what I'm doing. I'm done.
Okay. Melee Cougar?
I guess try and hit him with my axe again and peck with my bird. So here's for me hitting with my axe to do 100. A 40. Okay, so and then roll D12 plus 20, right?
Yeah.
$29. And can I roll for the poison or?
Yes,
have I
you have
said
to
that?
roll. It's a chance of success.
A D100. 94. Of course.
Oh, you missed. It doesn't take. Okay. And your bird. Another D100.
Man, if I'd realized that, I would have bought more tincture.
75.
It misses. Okay. Next turn is Barovo.
Okay. How many tinctures do you have, Marsupial?
I'm out. I have 0.
Okay.
You could
I've
feed me
got
one.
4, so-
Well,
So
so,
does-
the range of items
Oh.
is the adjacent square.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. So does sprint use up my action then?
Yes, if you sprint, you use up your action.
Okay. Well, I am going to try to make my way to Marsupial. So I'll go
Do
1,
the back
2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then who needs healing more?
You could go into that
Between,
tree, right?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Said you can go under that tree, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you can.
sneak under the tree. So who needs healing more then?
Nobody really.
Because I mean, I can cast a mass heal that will basically heal everyone.
Well, yeah, but maybe he should heal you first so you can survive long enough to use it.
Are you in a bad? Are you in bad shape, Marsupial?
I've got 20 hit points left,
Okay.
so I think I'll be all right.
Nah, I'm gonna because I still have quite a bit of mana, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal you just in case.
Okay. Because I can
Unless
cast
you-
next round. Next round.
Do you have any healing potions?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I've got healing.
Okay. Well,
potions.
would you rather me heal you, or would you rather me get to you faster to get you some tinctures?
I'd rather you get to me faster.
Okay. So I'm gonna sprint then.
It's a bit of a
I'm gonna go.
yeah. If I have to, if
one
I get hit again, I've got plenty
here,
of. I've got potions.
Here and here. All right. So
Okay.
that's what I'm gonna do then.
Then next up is Rapton.
Punch rush.
Punch Rush. Okay.
I'm just hoping I don't get hit for 20.
Plus the knockback. That's actually good. That is actually good for you.
If you have a slingshot, just saying Kappa.
And then it's Dillard's turn.
All right, I'm going to move
All right.
here, then here, and then here.
Okay.
No, here, and then I'm going to a punch rush this caterpillar to my left.
Okay.
You know, punch him right into me.
All right, 23 points.
Okay. And then that actually ends up moving it 3 spaces back.
Why? Why did you do that? Can I
and then
fit?
it's the creep's turn.
And that's the end of my turn.
Yeah. Alright, so the creep next to Rapton is going to attempt to thrash him. And hits. It's okay. So you take. Hey, no, go away. Like an advertisement popped up on my calculator. Oh, I got rid of my whole thing. What? Stop it.
I don't have a slingshot, but I do have a bow.
You take take 8.
What's that?
Darn, take 8 damage. That's after the protect. You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then this confused caterpillar is going to attempt to thrash marsupial because now it's mad that it got thrown that far back.
Do you see my? I did a totals row of my armor, magic armor, evasion, etc.
Okay.
on my spreadsheet.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Okay, let me look at your armor again.
My total armor is
Just
6.
update. Your total armor is 6?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, no, half. You take 10 damage. I was about to say you're
Oh.
going to take 20, which should have killed you, but
Christ.
you guys still have to protect, so 10 damage.
Kupo.
I'm pretty sure if he died, his last will and testament would include somebody beating the hell out of Dillard.
Yeah.
Alright, initiative.
Oh, D10. Oh, of course. I get an 18.
Oh, next
22.
30. 30.
I got 24. I was really hoping Marsupial would get to go before me, but
28, I think.
You think?
I forgot for a second how we're calculating.
Alright, it's your normal 1 times 2. For the last, let's see, how many turns has it been? It's been
We got 2 left. I mean, I can always run up behind this.
Yeah, okay. I was just double checking. I was counting how many turns you went through. Yeah, these are the last 2 turns. Okay, so mainly Cougar's up first.
Okay, my bird's gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna jump for that one, and my
Okay.
bird's gonna peck that. My bird's gonna peck that one.
Roll for hit. Yes.
36.
That's a
D6, I
D6
think,
plus
times
18. Plus 18.
D6 plus 18. 22.
Okay. Now it is Rapton's turn. I can guess what you're gonna do.
Yep, I'm fresh.
Alright. Okay. Okay. Then it is Barova's turn.
Is there a distance? What's the distance for healing?
The healing doesn't have a distance in
Okay.
the movement thing, as far as I can tell.
okay. So here's what I'm thinking, Marsupial. I'm thinking I'm gonna move 3 squares toward you,
Mm-hmm.
heal you. When you're done, you sprint to my
Wait, I
location.
did find it. 5. You can go through walls, but it's 5.
Wait, what now?
All color magic, black, white, red, whatever. If it's a single target, you have 5 range.
No, that should be good. If you move 3.
Yeah.
Can we fit
And that-
in between,
Yeah, you can squeeze
like
that.
here?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So here's what I'm thinking, Marsupial. I'm gonna move 3 squares towards you, heal you.
Mhm.
Then when on your turn, you sprint back and you'll sprint your 6 squares. You'll end up right where I am, and then the next round I'll pass over some tinctures to you.
Yeah.
What does
Well,
how does that sound?
Also, let me verify, you two can fit through that. because you're technically small characters.
Right. Well, my question is with my summon. Shoot, where'd it go? Is there a range for the summon? Call Lakshmi.
Yeah. So if it is a group call, it is everything 5 around you. So 5 in each direction.
That won't reach Rabton unless I move the other way. Can I move through this creep this way?
No, you can't move through enemy units.
Well, if Rabton wanted to get healed by me, like in the next round, he'd need to get closer to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just FYI. But so I don't know if I need to. I don't know if I want to go that way. If I want to heal everyone with a spell.
Okay.
Unless Rabton wants to just take a potion or something.
What's that?
Unless Rabton wants to take a potion. I don't know how.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at this. My daughter just drew her first face.
Yeah.
Well, this is supposed to be a fish, but she drew a face instead. But I think it's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
So
Well, you can sprint towards him, you know, right?
Yeah, but he can't do an action if he sprints.
Well, and I can't go through this creep.
Well, if he only goes 3, and it's not his turn, he can't do an action anyways, right? If it's Marsupial's turn, he can't do the action until next turn.
What are you trying to do? Trying to heal him?
I was going to in my next turn, but...
No, what is Flit trying to do?
I'm trying to I'm trying to pass
You're trying to
a
get the
couple of tinctures
Okay.
over to Marsupial so he can have enough MP to do his mass heal thing.
Yeah.
Like
That's
if
why I was
you-
kind of hoping he'd go first, because then he could sprint back. I would move 3, and I'd still have my action to be able to pass him tinctures.
Well, that's fine.
Well, he
yeah,
could
why-
always use his action to take them from you, but then he couldn't use them that turn.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Well-
well, either way, you know, I would sprint, and then he would move back 3, and then use his action to take him, or, you know.
Well, anyway, yeah.
I mean, we could do that. I mean, I could sprint 6. You could move back 3, then use your action to take him.
Well, what I'm
But-
afraid of is with my really low, my 18 initiative, I don't know if I'm going to go before this creep goes, and it could kill me in this round, in this turn. So I think you should move 3 and heal me.
Okay, I can do that. So I'll go 1,
Either
2,
way.
3, and
No, you should be able to go one more Flit, because you go diagonally
1,
into that one
2.
square.
What?
You can move diagonally into the one beside the house.
You only
I can
move
move
2
diagonally from here
Yeah.
to here?
Yeah, that's one space.
2, 3. All right. Now, let me get my
Which
Heal
definitely
thing.
puts you in range.
spots. By the way, John, GMT wants to know when her first ash can is due. Your daughter.
whoops,
I'm gonna make her finish the goddamn
wrong
bottle.
thing. Okay, so you're healed for 49.
All right, that heals me fully.
Okay. And then Dillard's next.
All right, so it looks like all you guys are doing
Thank
some
you.
other stuff. So I guess I'll move back here. I'll go here, and here, and here. And then I am going to punch rush this bad guy right in front of me for 25
Do it.
points. Sorry, 24 points.
All right. The knockback damage for you.
This one here.
Man, if I'd been 1 square over.
Okay. Man, oh man, the thing's starting to actually get pretty low. You can see it's physically heaving out goo, as caterpillars do.
Does this goo look like anything I've seen before?
Yeah, have you ever like crushed a bug and you see like the guts that spill out of it?
Never.
Never.
Kind of like that
Kinda looks
beige, like black.
Like liquid amber.
I'm not some sort of a psychopath that kills bugs.
Yeah, or like honey. It almost looks like honey.
Does
Just
it
kinda
smell
dirtier.
good?
No. It doesn't
It
particularly
probably
smell
smells
bad
good.
either.
Okay. That's my
You're
turn.
trying to figure out if you want to collect any of this goo.
I'm trying to figure out how we can kill these things faster. Because we've been fighting these things for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
does his carapace look like it's detaching from its soft underbelly? Does any of it look like it's more gooey than the rest?
Oh yeah. There's definitely cracks in its out like external shell. You know. That the other one doesn't look as beat up, but that one looks pretty beat up.
Okay.
And now it's its turn. And it's going to use Cure on itself.
Seriously? Which one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a free
one that
action
he
to
just
take a nap.
I wonder how much
Goes into
magic.
so much detail to let us know that it's low on health. Just say, and it healed.
I wonder how many times.
Yeah, well, it's a question of how much it healed itself too.
Yeah, and how many times can it do that before it runs out of
Until it runs
MP?
out of MP. Or until you kill it faster than it can heal itself.
Yeah, exactly.
At this rate, I'm starting to doubt that.
And the other one is going to use Arrow on Rick.
Wait, he's jumping.
Oh, that's right. He's in the air. Can't use it.
So he automatically
And-
misses?
No. It's
Well,
gonna
now
use
these
it
things
on
are
Talon.
super geniuses too?
Well, it's just going to attack the first thing it can see. Clearly, it can't see Rick. But it can see Talon, who's still standing next to him.
If it hits me for 10, then I owe Borovo my life.
Well, it was only going to use Arrow on Rick. It's going to attempt to thrash you. It could miss for all you know.
How many people do we have that can actually deal out damage? 4?
I mean, I can with fire.
Mhm.
I think everybody but me can actually deal damage.
Well, let's just fight these things one at a time, and I'll tank from the back whatever's attacking me from
It
behind.
missed.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, we are
Then
kind of
it's your turn.
splitting our. But we're kind of split up. That's the problem. I can't get over there.
Mhm.
Well, I can get over to where you are.
Yeah, or but you can't. But then you can't punch rush it because it'll hit me.
Well, get out of the way. Move one down.
I say, Rick, go over to that other one and join those
Well, it's your
guys.
turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
And Flit and I will
Actually,
deal with this one.
You go through the gap to the side of the house that Borovo is on. The thing will just keep smacking against the corner whenever
Oh, yeah,
you
you
your
can't fit
booty
there.
punch rush it.
That's a good point since I can slip through. All right. Well, I guess so. Here's the question: I can't get to Flit in this turn unless I sprint. So I could just back up and hit him with fire from a distance. Just
Yeah.
kind of, so I could go this.
Yeah, but
like,
fire's not doing anything to it.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's been taking damage from fire.
No, Metal already said that it hasn't been doing anything from it.
I said they're not weak to fire.
It just
Yeah,
means
it's
it's only
doing regular
base
damage.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm kind of in between these right
Yeah.
between these houses. I mean, I could
You
move
don't have
up.
to be there. You could be the one right above it. You have the movement for that.
Yeah, but then I don't have. Can I hit it with fire from around the corner there?
Yeah, you can cast spells through walls. It's
Oh,
magic.
I thought that was only heal. All right. Well, from here, I am going to cast a fire because I'm back up
Okay.
to 15. So let's see, D8 plus 40. Yeah, it's doing a lot of damage. Well, I mean, potentially. I assume its magic armor is less than its regular armor. I could be wrong about that. I've been wrong.
You're
about
probably wrong about that.
All right, 43.
I mean, you have been hitting this guy with fire exclusively, right? Just this one guy,
yeah.
and he's less damaged. He was less damaged than the other one over there by the wall.
Yeah, but he also hasn't been taking knockback damage from hitting the wall over and over, and armor doesn't help you against knockback damage.
Yeah, so essentially they would be about about the same damage, but they're not. So
Yeah, but there's been 2 of you hitting and doing knockback damage.
You know,
And I'm like the only one that's been hitting this one.
for the most part.
Yeah. I've hit him a couple times.
Yeah.
Okay, I need your initiative rolls. Well, everyone except Rick.
Am I-
He's going the same.
you spent half the game in the air. What are you talking about? 24.
Yeah, but when
This is your last turn for the bonuses, right?
Oh, so close. 34.
I thought we had one more.
I'm 22. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have written down that we've got 2 more turns. This one and then one more.
Yeah.
I can double check how many turns have passed. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9th turn in this battle. So this.
Yes, we've got this one and one more. Yeah.
Well, until we lose our haste and everything.
Yeah, it's not like you have a time limit to finish this battle.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah,
close
that's
to
everyone.
35.
So Manly Cougar comes down first, and you do to roll. Your...
Well, I had 30. Didn't Dillard get 34?
Did he get 34? I thought you said 24.
I said 24.
I got
It's
34.
mathematically impossible for me to get 34.
What
Talon
about
got
Talon?
it.
He's got
Yeah.
So he goes first. Okay.
So Flit, do you want to use up your turn to give me a tincture, or should I get it from you? Or how can we do this?
Which one of us is going first?
I am.
Well, so he doesn't have to pass you the tincture. Once it's his turn,
But he can just use it on
he
me.
can just use it on you once he's adjacent to you.
Just do your attack, Marsupial.
And you say, does fire have a range of 5?
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of sneak around to the other side of the house, all the while casting fire on this thing if I'm not too far away. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you can still hit that diagonally.
All right.
Since it's like immediately diagonal from you.
Yeah. What was it? D. Shoot. I can't memorize these things.
How many times have you cast this now?
I know. D8 plus 40. It's got to be almost dead. It's got to be. 43. Another 43.
Okay. Well, remember, this one also got cured recently.
It did?
I think no, sorry, the other one got cured.
Yeah.
This one
Yeah.
had even more health than the other one did.
Yeah. Well, the other one's been
Yeah.
cured twice, I think.
Mhm.
One by its partner, one by itself.
Itself.
Okay, now
Well,
Rick comes down. Roll for damage.
31 times 2, so 62.
Wow.
Okay.
And of course, my bird's gonna peck 18.
That hits.
So that's 46 plus 18. 23.
Okay. And then it is Dillard's turn. Let me guess. Punch rush?
No, I'm gonna grapple him
Grapple, okay.
because there's still somebody right here with me, right? It's the Sasquatch.
Yeah, he's right underneath you.
Yeah,
Somebody-
I'm gonna attempt to like grapple this thing, jump behind his neck, or something, strangle it, do something to
So,
this guy.
to do some
different,
type
'cause
of
nothing's
grappling.
working.
If you grapple, so the options for grappling is that you can just use your strength to hold it still. And if you're successful, that means it won't get a turn. But you're going to have to do a chance of success roll for that. And I'm going to need you to roll a D100, and it's going to be your strength against its strength.
Are you just bored with punch rushing? Is that what this is?
Yeah. Well, it's not working, so I got a 3.
3.
Wow.
That's a critical
Could
success.
be-
So, yeah. you
I grapple it to
managed to
death.
grapple him. Well, you know what? When you grapple it, it slammed its head into the wall, so I'm going to make it take knockback damage.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So that's going to be.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's not working. It's clearly doing damage.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, nothing's working.
Yeah, I mean, most of the damage it's been taking has been from this knockback damage, so it's not a bad strategy. And it also is not going to get to go this turn. So let me mark that. Okay, and then it is Barovo's turn.
Okay, now I can do an action and then move, right?
Yeah, you don't have to do it
Okay.
in any specific order. You just have an action and a movement.
All right, so I'm going to use the tincture on Marsupial then.
Thank you.
Okay.
And so what are we doing then? Are we rushing back over to the other side of the house to where Booty and Rabton are?
That's what I was
Yep.
going to do, and yeah.
Okay.
That's where Rick is
All
going
right.
as well.
Yeah, because I was going to suggest we
So we
probably
can-
should concentrate on one of these at a time until it's gone.
Yeah, because you and I need to get back in close so we can
Heal
you know,
people.
use our spells on these guys. And yeah, I think Dillard's strategy of concentrating on one at a time, 2, 3 is probably the best strategy. So
I think so.
So double your movement, rush over here.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
I'm
he
gonna-
already used his action, so he
Yeah.
can't sprint.
I will. I'll sprint the next round.
Use magic to get another action. Don't you have an action point?
What?
He has a key point, but his can't help him in that way. All his does is he has eidetic memory, so he can use a key point at any time to basically force me to tell him something he should know as a character.
Oh,
Quick question. Do these things count as fiends?
I honestly can't tell you if they do.
Oh, okay.
You would know if you were taking more damage.
Alright. Oh, that's a disadvantage. Ah,
Yeah.
that's the end of my turn, just to be
Yeah.
clear.
So then it's Rapton's turn.
I'm gonna flip this fucking table if we kill this thing, and then the other one cast fucking resurrect on it.
Now, I just want to warn
Okay.
you, if you punch rush while Dillard is on this thing, it's not going to be good.
So what? Do it again anyway.
I was actually gonna ask that. I'll try it up normally.
Okay, so you use Brawler, which lets you attack twice for the same roll. So let me get your chance of success.
Nice.
Oh, that's a crit, which means both ones crit. Now, I was actually going to ask you guys how you'd prefer it, because it could be broken. Normally, this game only doubles the dice roll. But do you guys want to do double full damage?
I don't know what you
When
mean.
it comes to a crit. So when you crit, there's two ways of doing crit normally. Either you double the full amount, that's your modifier plus the die, which is like usually a house rule in most games. Or as the book tells you to, it's the modifier plus twice the dice roll.
I don't know. I'm terrible at math.
Whichever one makes them more OP, I guess.
Oh, well, then that would be the doubling the whole thing. I'm asking for your experience.
Yeah.
You know, you guys want to feel like a crit is really, really powerful, then it's doubling the whole damage.
Yeah. Since we
Yeah,
don't,
I'd say double the whole thing.
Okay, well then I need you to roll your attack twice.
All right.
Times, and we'll double each of them.
especially since double each of them.
Yeah, because he's a monk, so he gets to attack with each hand.
Why hasn't he been attacking like that this whole time?
Because it's a weaker attack than Punch Rush.
It is.
Well,
Yes.
it's potentially a weaker attack than Punch Rush, because Punch
It's
Rush
usually
Yeah.
it's a weaker attack than Punch
Yeah.
Rush.
Yeah, and the punch rush I can't miss.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Say, considering how many 100s we tend to roll, doubling the whole thing is probably a good idea.
And you what? That was literally just enough. It had 64 health left, and you did 64 damage. So that one's dead.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now maybe we should go back around, Flit.
Dillard real
Yeah,
quick.
I think it's time to move back.
It's like, okay, well, that cancels out our little plan.
And it is time for the other creep. Oh, where's my charger?
Of course, we might want to
That other creep
stay.
is going to attempt to thrash.
We should tell Booty, Rabdin, and Blackout we all got to go inside for a victory ring.
While the rest of us are still trying to kill this thing.
And it misses.
Yeah.
Rick, you're fine. Everybody roll for initiative.
My character is also taking this time to think of how we killed this thing and come up with a really cool story.
There's another
Alright.
thing to
About how to
kill.
regale strangers with his awesome story.
26. And this is the last time we double the initiative.
Yeah.
26 for me.
And a 26 for
18
me.
for me.
I forgot. Do we double the dice roll or the whole thing?
Whole thing for haste.
Okay, then 22.
This is the last round that we're hasted.
Yeah, what was yours again, Marsupial?
26.
26? Okay.
With a speed of 8.
Okay, well, Manly Cougar is up first, I think. I think he has the highest speed.
Yeah, I've got a 10.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so jump, and my bird over here, and peck.
Okay. Roll for your chance to hit.
Nice.
30.
Okay, that hits. Roll peck. D6 plus 18.
Yeah. Plus 18. 20.
Okay. And then it is Talon's turn.
All right. Well, I am gonna. So it can't get through here, right?
Nope,
But
it's too big.
but I can.
Everybody else is too big, but you and Flit.
Cool. Well, I do have my magic is back up to 16, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep hitting this thing with fire.
Okay.
And considering how much money we're gonna get, all these tinctures are gonna be nothing.
You might even want to go up to the higher, like the next step up and get an actual ether.
Well, yeah. Now that I realize, I forgot that tincture only gave me 15. Well, 15 was a lot when I was level 1. Now it's like nothing.
Okay, so roll for fire.
48. Ooh, nice. That's the best I can do. 48.
Okay.
Let's see. That brings me back down to a 9.
And Dillard, you're up.
All right, I am going to run. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. And then it is Rapton's turn.
How much range is that group heal thing again?
5.
That I have? Yeah, it's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, if you're where everybody else is there, I can heal you from where I am. Of course, I can get closer. If you don't want to get right up next to it, I can always move on my next turn. Of course, now I don't have enough magic for it. Flit will have to heal. Have to give me another tincture.
Okay, if I'm just gonna move these 3 and use a potion then.
Okay. Everybody keep track of your resources. If you use something, get rid of that amount. And then up next is Flip.
Okay, and I am just going to sprint to Marsupial's location.
Okay. And then it's the creek.
Oh, and by the way, I still have 3 more tinctures, so I've got plenty to hand out to you, Marsupial.
Yeah, thanks. I just realized you can't do it this turn.
Yeah.
And the creep is going to use arrow on Barovo, who is now enraged for that. So that's going to be okay.
My magic armor is 10.
Yeah, you've got good magic armor. You don't have to worry about this so much.
Yeah. I just don't have good hit points, and
you also have shell for the remainder of this turn. So
Yeah, so it
yeah,
helps.
but I have that Devil's Mark brand or whatever, so I don't want to take any damage.
you take 13 damage.
Ooh, okay.
And then I need you guys to roll for initiative again.
And we're done. We're not hasted anymore.
Yep, and you guys are just normal initiative now.
And normal damage.
Oh,
15.
Do I stay at the initiative from last turn? Oh,
Yeah, you
22?
do, because you're still in the air. No, it's
Uh-huh.
26 last turn.
Oh, yeah, 26. So.
All right, I'm 8.
See, that's why I upped my speed when I leveled up.
And what was yours? 12?
Mine is 12.
And I'm 8, so I'm right behind Barovo.
Are you slower than him?
Yeah, oh no, I am actually
You're
faster.
faster.
Never mind.
Yeah, because he's slow.
Yeah, my speed is only 6, so.
Yeah, you've got 1 on him.
Yeah, I mixed up yours for talents for a second.
Okay, so up first is obviously Manly Cougar. He gets to come down.
23 times 2, 46.
Okay.
I'll roll 100 for a peck for my bird.
Mhm.
16.
Oh, nice.
46 plus 18. Oh, Helps if I put my spaces in.
Yeah.
$23.
Okay. And then up next is the creep, who is now going to use arrow again on Manly Cougar.
He was just waiting for him to come down.
What's your magic armor record? Real quick.
My magic armor? 5.
Okay. And you're not having this anymore. So I need you to take 34 damage.
Oof.
20.
And then it's Dillard's turn.
All right. Let's see here. Where am I? Maybe I'll do a punch rush.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and that's gonna be 28 points of damage.
And then I have to do the knockback because that thing is going to fly here, bounce off the wall, and end up right there. So.
And then I go, Wata!
Okay. And then it is Talon's turn. Go
Okay.
Talon.
So, Rabton, are you fully, or Travis, are you fully healed at this point?
Yeah,
From
I
the
was
potion.
still had the full potion that
Alright.
we got from our first session,
Sweet.
so I got maxed.
All right, so I don't have to worry about you. All right. Fire it is then.
Okay.
48 damage.
48 damage, minus its magic armor, and it is finally dead.
Oh, thank God.
You don't really have
Woohoo!
I knew this fire was doing something.
So you guys get to finally hear the
Like
man,
5
after
minutes
11
died.
turns, it's finally.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm certainly glad. I got all that haste stuff and all that. On all that.
That was a little
You're
touching.
trying to take all the credit. Nick.
No, I'm just saying. I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, I know what you're just saying. You're just trying to take all the credit here. All I know is we're getting 1,200 gold, and I am staying in the suite tonight.
Yeah, really. Definitely.
I'm giving Dillard credit for that because it died right after he did a punch rush and
Yeah.
the fire.
Yeah.
And,
Okay,
then the what,
so
and then you forgot about the Wata.
The wata.
All right, let's hear what we get.
Okay, so experience. Let me take their experience, multiply it by 2, and how many of you did today? 5.
4, isn't there?
5.
5.
Oh yeah, 5.
Yeah. So then I'll divide that by 5, and you each get 632 experience,
Holy crap.
and obviously the 1,200 each for gold. Well, modified by if you guys lose anything.
Still not level 3.
Okay.
How much experience was that again?
632. You should level. Like the first one you need is 500. There's no way you can't level from that.
Did you say 1,200 gold?
Yeah, 1,200. I should let you know that both of these were level 10 monsters,
Wow.
and I guarantee you the only reason you guys even killed it is because you had those buffs.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Okay, so 1,200.
Yeah. So I could tell you now because, like I said, the hunts are all one-time spawns. You'll never run into these.
Well,
again.
don't tell us. It'll ruin the mystery.
You don't want to know how much armor it had?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marsupial wants to know.
Why?
And magic armor. I want to know a magic armor so that I can
You
either
want me to
rub
tell
it
you
in.
about the end of the
24.
Mandalorian too, or what?
Oh.
I do.
And how much boob armor it had.
That's 0 boom armor. Who's breathing
Oh.
heavily into their mic?
Probably Rick.
Not me.
Sorry, I was unmuted and coughed.
Oh.
Go.
They were both 24.
Well, there you go. So I was doing
We got
about
how
half.
much gold apiece? 1,200.
Yep.
So I was doing about half the
1,200
damage.
times 0.015.
Can I ask you a question?
Well, it's minus 20%.
I thought it was 15%.
Is it 15? Yeah. Okay. I put it in your disadvantages, so I think I remember. Yeah, it's minus 15. So that's just 180 less.
Yeah. I gotta add a 0. It's telling me 18.
Yeah. So it's 1020 for you. But you're lower, right, Travis?
Oh, my
Yeah, yours is 20. So yours is even lower. So you only get 960.
Keep
And
him away
Rick.
from the candy shop.
Let me double
Yeah,
check
I
and make
think-
sure.
It's 25, and then I add 5%. So,
Yeah.
so I already did that. It was 945 that I got.
Okay. Yeah, that checks out.
Where does this gill go? Do they drop it? I mean, can we use our awareness to like search for the gill that slips through their pockets? And maybe
No.
pick it
So the
up,
gill
or-
you got is from French Senate here. She.
Yeah,
awarded
we
you.
in this game we don't get any kind of like drops from the monsters.
Well, you do.
No,
just
I,
not
no,
from the
no. I mean,
hunts.
the people who have gill sync, they don't get as much gill, and I'm curious where that
Oh.
gill goes. If it
So
falls out of their
the-
pocket, can we use our awareness to try to pick it up and recover it?
No. So the explanation is that these characters just kind of burn through their money. That's what the disadvantage say. So how
they
they
spend-
burn through their money, it's up to them, but they have to burn it on useless stuff.
So they spend it all on mobile gotcha games. Is that it?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
I want to go shopping.
So yeah, Francetta gave you your money. But you do get drops in this game for money. It's just not from the hunts. Those rewards come from the petitioner.
Okay, so when you level up, you get 1 attribute point, and then what was the other
10.
thing?
You get 10 skill points. Oh, and 6 for language and lore separately. Oh yeah, Flit, did you upgrade anything after last time? Because I told you could. I just don't know what you did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I can tell you. I have to look it up real quick, but it was nothing that really matters. I think I
Okay,
dumped all
no,
my
that's
skill points into healing, and then split the language and lore between like monsters and area and stuff like that.
Okay.
Agility, accuracy.
Oh, that's why they all have like 2s next to them. They're not round 0 numbers. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Just want to make sure you didn't forget to do that.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to do, so I just thought, whatever.
So I guess it's technically daytime again because you guys spent all night doing that. Did you guys want to stay at an inn? You want to do the master suite thing again?
I do. You guys can stay wherever you want.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
so
do
the
a
way
split.
the suite works, only one person has to pay for it, or you can split it across all of you. But when somebody gets a suite, the whole party gets it.
Hey, thanks for buying this suite for us again, Rick.
You're welcome. I'll do that.
That would be in his character's mode of operation to do that.
Can I ask another question? What is the point of magic accuracy? Are there spells that do require?
Well, you ran into it yourself when you're trying to cast sleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, but I realized I forgot to include the +10 from my red hat, but anyway.
Oh, you know what? Your
It
roll
would.
was so bad you were gonna get it anyway.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So it's now a Thursday,
it is a Thursday.
and
Did
since
Rick
we're
really
staying
pay
there
for us?
again, we
What'd you say?
pardon?
I said, did Rick really pay for the suite again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So I'm
took it
gonna
off
move
my
you guys
gold.
back over. You, if you guys stayed, you should be in Hightown.
Yeah, and I guess that also means we have the haste shell and protect for 10 turns again.
Yep. Keep note of it.
Okay.
Man, should do that.
Okay,
every
so
time.
I don't have to take it off, so I'll just keep it the way it is. I changed player notes to saying it's Thursday.
And yeah, that took the normal allotted session time and then some for you guys.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock
Finish
already.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did get a lot of XP. You know, we're over half. Well, some of us are over halfway to level 3.
No kidding.
And we got Travis to level 2. I mean, that was the bare minimum what we wanted to do, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't think it would have taken that much to get up there, but.
Oh, Flit, remember to add your experience in the experience section.
Yeah.
And then I have another question for you. Do the tiers mean anything when I'm looking at like armor? It says tier 1, tier 2.
Yeah, that's mostly for character creation and stuff like that.
Okay.
And also for if I'm making custom weapons, which I can do. It's just so everything stays balanced. At a certain level, if you're starting a game with an experienced character, you're allotted to pick from like certain tier depending on your level, and you're also given more starting gold just so you can catch up to other people.
But if I want to just buy better armor, what are the limits?
Oh, if you can spend whatever you want, yeah.
Are there limits like depending on the class or race, what armor I can wear?
Yeah, it's your class has certain armor that it can wear.
Okay.
Which I thought we went over.
I guess. Am I allowed to wear gauntlets?
No, you definitely can't. I think it's robes and armwear, or hats, robes, and armwear.
Okay. I've been wearing a bright gauntlet this whole time.
Oh, have you? I don't
Yeah.
think you can't wear gauntlet.
I could probably sell it.
Where did you get that from? Why did I let you do that?
I don't know. I bought it.
Yeah, no, it's armwear, hats, and robes. It's all you can wear.
Okay, so I need to get like a bangle or something.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So I can't wear anything on my hands, right?
Well, your hands, that's where the armwear would go. If you got like bangles accessory. So there are armwear that you can get.
But I can't wear gloves at all? Gauntlets or gloves?
I'm looking at the section that says armwear, so we can be specific on what you can and can't wear.
Because I see where they split out armwear versus gauntlets. So I should just stay away from gauntlets.
Yeah, you can't wear gauntlets.
Okay. I don't know why I
Anything in that armwear section your character can wear.
Okay, well next time we'll correct that.
Mm-hmm. So like bangles, wristbands, things like that, yeah.
Yeah, I see something I'd like instead of the gauntlet that I'm not allowed.
Well, luckily, I don't think you took any physical hits anyway, so it's not going to matter. It's not like it would have changed combat.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do real quick while you're in town before we cut it out, or are you good for this session?
I say I'm good for this section.
Yeah, I am too. I want to look at the equipment before I consider buying something else.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade next time.
Well, before we end, does anybody want to promote anything?
Mallet CNC Works says hookers and blow.
That's right. Dillard can go spend more money on drugs if he wanted.
And GMT said Rick is going to be in trouble if he ever has to fight a trampoline golem.
John, you want to promote anything?
No.
Okay. You don't want to promote the buckler?
No.
Okay.
Oh, Malik
So
said
that's
hi,
just-
Flip, by the way.
Thanks for everybody coming on, and obviously thanks for everybody out there listening.
Oh, I'm going to play Final
watching.
Fantasy after this, by the way.
Cool.
Why is Rick saying goodbye on Marsupial's stream?
Because it's because I'm doing it on my stream too.
Oh, that's kind of rude.
That's fine. It's not
Yes,
rude.
it is kind of rude of Marsupial.
He said I could.
Well, yeah, as the GM, I said anybody could stream this.
Yeah.
Mel, you're not the GM of real life. Calm down.
Rick is the host. I'm letting Rick host.
And we'll let whoever's getting more watchers decide which one is rude.
That's right.
Well, that would be
I
Marsupial.
think that's Marsupial.
GMT also said not being
Yeah,
able
for
to
some
wear.
reason they don't go.
She said not being able to wear gloves would be a real blow if you can't put on white cotton gloves and you happen upon a rave. So there's that. Go ahead, Rick.
Oh, I'm not sure what I was going to say. If anything important.
See everyone next week.
Yeah. See y'all.
Bye.
Bye for now. God bless. Have a great day. Love y'all.
Bye.